Mode mo aso, mode money, more televisions, more offices, more shops, more halls, more bedrooms. Just maybe I'm wo bia no television no more de afemi awie. Yada ma se papa. Eya ye ni so se abre nyina no mo chusu Owia TV. Bebrebe ene wo honom but awie bia no mo keep mo televisions no locked ewo Owia TV so na fe ma join yen ewo Montie adwumadie so ye din komodo ya for mine ho ya to adwene ya for mine ho na ya keka ne masie ni nyina se koya twema mentwe we gina ha enye interest bia Ghana interest na aye paramount a ye twe ho diary no bebia ebia we de wo bebia we adwene gina bebia we adwene fa no na kyese enkobasa ni nyina Ghana no do a ewo yakomam ba ko pe yedi bi wo bebia enti anamate ase ase we susu no yaramase bedin ede na Yaw Boamah amanfo fra me lebia bogadwumadie sene maka no efi juada de kosi fiada ewia no me ensa ede kosi no nsia ne asore na news team na som no mo ede de aka yedi nkomo akire bia nya se omabo akire ede abramo sort ase live we social media handles ne nyina so oko YouTuber hwehwe Owia TV hwehwe Owia TV of YouTube na subscribe like your page no mia notification bell no na eka ye ho abre nyina se be ya ye start ye dwumedi ahodo na ye nkogyawo ye no nyina ene be kwa bom Owia TV official esoso onyira akwan no waka ye ho ye stream ye honom for adwenkyere no nsusuye fatoto to honom ye ni atam kire wadwene na meso menkire madwene what I say na ye build it on mine no mo TikTok so no ye njamum also so no Owia TV official ye stream live honom a okay ho like page no follow yen and subscribe to your page no so ho na any enhwemum and our Facebook so a says your page no abeye Owia TV official Owia TV official and to call Facebook wa yes near Owia TV they say any problems kakrama yalusu page no a create a new one Owia TV official Owia TV official like a page no subscribe to page no na follow yen ewo honom ne kan ho na yenwene Ghana ho so Ghana ne se yemienu anke agya wi ato ne yanka akwakofa second one na kan na nke ato ato de everywhere but e ba ko paint no so hu we gina ha na we gina ye keka bomu a ne nyina se ye dwene ye man no ho eno nko an ekuta ye ntia say WhatsApp message na say text message a obetimi dia ba 0243220044 ya kenkan dia amount 0243220044 wadwenkyere no nsusuye wo de fa hono mo a eguso a yedi dwumedie no ye be kenkan de amount Dominic Kwaku Boateng Kuku Avronike Jando akosia somo ya Grace Simon Papa ni chese technical team ni nyina eni fie ha nyina atamechi na babia wo bia no yes serve the best lunch so we lunch kum sapa kum dinner kum bibia bi na yede mawo awie isa no enti be my guest awie na yeni enkomo so hu eja de ehhase so hu kakra yede ebekenya ye ho kakra yede ebehye ye ho enkran na yede a kick start edwumadie no so hu se de bia ye no no epe bibi kakra na yede akenya ye ho yede ahye ye ho nkran na yede a start eye dwumadie no for ose your future is shaped by the habits you repeat or say your future is shaped by the habits you repeat, not the goals you set. Inti the bia sorry anu ada. Also say upesika to butum. Oh, the bia sorry a o de wada. Mejitum say ne boys na ne girls no e bi almost said them online trading name, online business ni ade bebre na eye. Obi one mo no wada online sem no kra no emfa no ho. The bia de sorry a so hu na say what's the say gum why de from also so person onyini che o person onya a healthy life sa habit na o building in no ah sorry a de bia o se dem wada de bia wa buru say sram no goals na wa set say o person onya ska na emmem sa goals na wa set say o person onyini che enya nkwatenten ahode wom no emmem enti enei no so hu de o be start a wo be ye bia no ene na wo be twa so aba echenante bia wiei sa wo ye bibi na ntwe ya so hu starti ejai aja say enye too late ebetima sesane kakra na your goals na ya set here see ye pese enye skato ye botom ye pese ye bobra ye pese ye to the latest cars in town ye pese so ho ye hwehwe to so ho ni design na nom ni ade ye hwehwe ni nyina bi no na farmer so ho tima sesa na ye starti ye nsesa ye nsane kakra na ebefa ade ebefa me de mi slogan pa ebefa ebeyeye na yenko yenimenye too late kra ewe gentlemen na eka me ho so ama yadwene Ghana ho yesi nkonya ede afa Ghana ho ni gentlemen ni miensa na ebeka me ho odwumade so na yesi nkonya ede afa Ghana ho Henry K Duaboaten part of the NPP communication team ewo asantemantema say Henry Duaboaten ebeka ho awie osra NPP delegates eto ahene ne yesa ahina ewo NPP party nim so momfa tumi ma no na omeye adwoso constituency wonom secretary Henry K Duaboaten ebeka me ho awie ebetena se ebedi nkomo ne adwene Ghana ho sa so na Emmanuel Opoku Mensa so ka the NDC communication team home ewo Ashanti region ha say sa so na government communication team oka ho oye chechireni oye educationist bibia about education eda gentleman yakoma so pa wi ono so be me guest me mana kwaba e betena se e bedi nkomo pa e de afa oman ho na ya kire yadwene e de afa oman ntotie ho na Kofi Abrefa Buzia Deputy National Youth Organizer or Deputy National Youth Organizer of UP and Osaso CEO of Abrefa Motors into Osaso a businessman so into Kofi as so ebe me guest away na ya tenase na ye din komo ya to adwene ya kire ya adwene what I say ya adwen kire and ya kire ewo eye oman ho decisions, policies, and in yama amanfo ni abandi egu akwam no ya kire ya dwene e de afa ho by so doing ya so so ye de a ye na ye de abuild ye man no eno no ntia wi trase na ye be di enkomo pa and ye be spend the time kakra so e wo board yi so ye be spend the time kakra e wo board yi so e pa ye be spend the time kakra bi e wo board yi so na ye be start with sa enkomo we enra me kai se me bo video no Emma the ECOWAS court ruling na womo edeba enra no ye breaking news no ha and ye ball ruling na judge no edeba ye no Emma mutie bie enema judge ni gina so amom de a ruling case no it the former chief justice of the Republic of Ghana ma me Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokuno na sa decision by the ECOWAS court has unanimously dismissed all allegations of human rights violations by former Chief Justice Gertrude Tokuno and rejected all reliefs she sought, including reinstatement and $10 million in damages. We enra ruling na eba bonte na ruling we eba ye no pay na ye discussion o man hene tenase a na ye din komo about ruling we ene hon komo ne ye to adwene ede afa no nze normally cases ne se wo court sa no a eja content of court ebetimi de ayere wapampa mu ntino ya ne ye nyina ye dwane e wasem ne mum se court no e de ruling ba na se court ne bu asem no a eja etimi church ya dwane kakra e wo ho na me kai sa asante ebu akofo bai so ebe ya asem no kra ne do no ma mi wontwa so ne empe ye ba bi entina na nye hwe let bygones be bygones na ya no ansikra e na ebeto dwa say the former Chief Justice Asaso Ako Ghana Supreme Court Ako file a new motion. Oh, Supreme Court on more. Let me for the mameno. Ese open any. Or say former Chief Justice Gertrude Tokuno files fresh motion as Supreme Court to review May 28 ruling, cites denial of fair hearing and removal related cases. Inti Otresa kwanya ye fa so edi yi no ejina adwuma free ne nsam say Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana no office na nye fair. Ozo on the na assembly nyina no fairness. O say sa ruling bia Supreme Court no ede baye 28 May obaka also file cases bebrebe Supreme Court ede challenge the removal no as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. No say sa ruling no a Supreme Court ede baye 28 May no ofi say debi o say omosa kọ asem no so bio omo kai kra na lawyers no kra no file niema bebre ede etoa so ewo saa ensem no kire say still ensini ni trim still onye satisfied nti obesa so akọ Supreme Court ono ma bio na akọ seek for a review of saa case no enti for eno no na awie ye behwe kakra ni case a ode call the ECOWAS court eniema na ope ede free Oman Ghana ho ni case a ode call the ECOWAS community court eniema na ope ede free Ghana ho monimosam say mami the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana ni dibra ne kuta no na enei empedifo ejina so say omo ehwese ne wasi aye na adwuma afa no a ye wo emra adwuma bia wo mra ene enhyehye what I say adwuma bia wo ne mra ene ne enhyehye the do's and don'ts obetimi aye ba no mo kire say niam ani bi wo no ma wakwatra so and omo petition the president emra na kire say petition e kosa no a also president so ho ede ema the council of state for transit no mo hunu se nipa no a ode petition e baaye no se bia asem na oka de ato chief justice so no se nso gina mu a no mo aform a committee for yenya petitions be miensa yenya baako a na efiri owura bi ye friend say Daniel Ofori owura bi a ye friend say Daniel Ofori o kire say ode ne case call Supreme Court na sa case no de call Supreme Court no the chief justice the then chief justice Mama Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokuno judges so motena asem no so no na oka ho bi na ose ohwe kwan ama me ne fa so edi asem no a entwe yi into the petition call se maame no niema oyeye no wanyina mra ene nkyehye so ena ode ye nti yenyini emfamfiri ono mo se chief justice eno no nkoda nchen 1 ASP Ayamga Yakubu 1 ASP Ayamga Yakubu a oye lawyer ni o Ghana Police Service no ono so the petition e call se na chief justice kra no se case call nanim o Supreme Court wa se ne onsi nya abotre tiatia manfo ne ade lawyers ne ade no office ntwe yinti eno so no yenye the dwuma mfamfiri ne nsam and there was another petitioner a group bi near from say the Shining Star of Ghana for so e call man penienim one Kingsley J Rebia ne friend say Kingsley J ono enana elidi omo de koma president and omo so no omo kanema bibribi na petition mu no emu onom na beto dwakra say chief justice the then chief justice so ma me get to Daraba Isaba Tokuno utu kwan na kwantu no no ewusika e woso man ne de manuo na e wo car na kwantu obetu bia no e woso man no ebo eduru ba bi kra no sika oje ye no oje ma ne broso emra no so kire se otu kwan a e wo se onya bodyguard ene so homo mo be bone ho ban because your mind no ejapade okoba bi na se bibi kokoto no a no mind ne ye ne den ni nti so onya so hu bambofo wona nchen okono anya ne sa ode ne kunu ene ne ma ene koye instead of ne bodyguard ne mra no so kire se so tu kwan no ne bodyguards no tu kwan so mind so no ebo bodyguards no ho eka na hotel o mo beda baby omo be nyombe dini nyombe nyina no se sika ne nyina ogede ma allegedly ma menka ne sa allegedly oje de ema ni kunu ene ne ma so hu etiamra sa ne ma ne nyina omo gina so ena mami omo de gi na dwuma de free ne nsam eti okọ ECOWAS court no ene ma na ope de free ECOWAS court no busiafo ebi enie o say the applicant's case per African Charter on Human Rights busiafo oba ebibrema say ya menka ne se continent bia ne wiase nyina no yagye atum se obi fa hodie untimi ntiatia so sa na onfa entwetwiri fom nti when it borders on obi human right obi fa hodie as nipa nko ade a wiase nyina ne continent bia no ye onema bia e wo se yeti ani ne yehwe nti ogina so ebibrem niema yagye atum se yemfa ntiatia odasani bia fa hodie so ewo ebibrema sei ene Ghana mema say eno de koto court nanim o say the edikai edia no peba ko say the suspension and removal from office were arbitrary and in violation of her right to fair hearing and due process. Article 7 of the African Charter. Send your make no. Say bibrem no. Bibrem nyina ya giatum ahyehye mra ade nhyehye ato ho no mo. Say obi e wo man nim obi wo bibrem ase ya. Say me ye Ghana ni na se nke bia makwa kopie Togo. Na bia Togo fo kra no e de me e fa yakayaka de kwan so a. Yes, oman no Togo no wo momra de but ye wo de bibrem nyina ya giatum say yentimi emfa nye dasanisi ye de yemia na se mpo Togo man ni o madwene so momfo momra nye adwuma saa mra no o say ye adwuma na eko edema me eno na o site eye article 7 no eno akire B no we A B the inquiry committee was illegally constituted and affected by bias. Nti o kire say committee members no say na me chechire mu no say so bi hu mfomso e wo chief justice bia ma menka na sa chief justice bia no say obi hu mfomso wo na adwuma mu a emra ne e kire say won tworo petition emfa enkoma mampani o de mampani wi a mampani eje no ohwemu wi a na wabo akire e de ama council of state abegyekuo no a omo etu mampani efo no council of state members no say Ghana members omo ye 31 ewom say the former chief justice no ye member wa resign every so de amoma ba beka 30 definitely omo ebe replace amoma akwakwa 31 Ghana ye council of state members ne 31 de ntia eye odd number ne ye say se koba se bia asem bi koto omanim na se oso omo dwene ho no mo to aba se be ya enkopai eye de ya yebenya majority ana se yebenya minority ewo mu ntino omo eye odd number 31 mampedi bebo akire de akwakomo omo susu ne koto omanim omo hwemu a na ma say asem na nipa na ka de ato chief justice so no se nso oginemu a yate committee in mami way case no committee members no na Osha na chaired by Justice Gabriel Paulman. For honor na chairman. Justice Kwame Adibua Siedu, a Supreme Court judge. No so eka ho bi. Ora Daniel Domilevo, a former Auditor General. No so now me 5 committee members no more 5. One Professor James Sefa. No so eka ho bi. And one Major Flora, Bazanua. No so eka ho bia omo nyina no ebeye 5 members a womo ehwe mami a case no na the chief justice, the former chief justice, the then chief justice say asem no committee members no committee na ye form ye no sebi na eye bias so hu omo fa nkrofo a asofi so omo tan no na omo bedi asem ne de atia no na omo de omo eko committee ni so ni the the second one. The third idea, mami so no osa pedia free the ECOWAS Community Court on no. Say she was denied access to a judicially reasoned opinion of the prima facie determination. Say the American editor mono. Say see hase no na sem nyina say emra mampani committee petition ne call mampani animu no. Mampani ade come Council of State for Emma Council of State for ehwemu ehun se ensuo gina asem no mu nti enkote committee no mo enkohwe asem no mu no ose saa adekro na aye Council of State for no hu ya enu nti no omo de gina so se sebi asem no ensuo ginam so hu prima facie no ewo mu no nti enkote committee no so no ose omo anka nkyere no omo anka nkyere na ma na enhu adekro pote no so hu nti the ECOWAS Community Court no nyina so no mo ntwa asem no mu no mo nsamfe na adwuma no se chief justice nkonkoye adwuma. D number 4 or say the process violated her right to dignity and protection from arbitrary treatment or cite the African Charter, Human Rights Charter no article 5 and or say sebi you can say human dignity unze nipa su ene Bekaya, Emra committee no crown or more a year, you man do baby. Yes, my many echo committee and Nemo Cranoa, a do baby or do on my see a section. Emma Sebi Nimpokiania, the Dingina, the scanner, a jenny bag, freeing some to feast. I say, at that point, the more me dear. I say, Mom for Sebi Bo near Nidia, Mammy Sebi Nipa, so I say, Mrs. Sono, sebi baby amabo bredrui e de nko a sechemia uze yo de bi wo hono matimi ye wa na afekra de adai de nko o se sa de bi ekoso a nani anye ho eno ene number 4 no we eye niema a chief justice e de ekoye se eye court no enye emano o se the removal violated her right to work, article 15. Yes, bigina hay wo krata ye de ama me se me ne Owia TV ene Lycon Media ena eye adwuma and ya steady so ho obeyese untimi nyese intimi that's right ne conditions no se me ye se adwuma we ne breso se me ba be ye se adwuma na bia yakofa matwoma bia ba begina gate ase se o ma me ma me ye adwuma no a so ho violate me right so na se ye bebusa me se adan na adwuma no kra ya wantimi anya sa nipa no so ho violate me right no ne ade or say the conduct of the respondent breached the principle of less penders so ho say office nyame anim nie emra asem no ekoye no na e wo so omoma no ho kwan na eniema no pii ho no mo a onya akwanya na otumi eyiyi omo chechire ni mu na otumi enya nyina so de eyi ne ho ano sa ne ma nyina omo ama kwan na osikiye compensation for 10 million for moral and reputational damages na kese omo agu nanim ase nanim nyam omo de atwitwiri fom enti o se ye be pata no a ye de mpata bia be ma no a wanye kra no be 10 million US dollars de yenje na yemfa empata ne kra so hu ene nanim nyam a ye de atwitwiri fom se former chief justice ene ma maame no ekọ ECOWAS court se okọ akọpene no na court no so niema court ni gina so de ebua asem no so abusiafo enie the community of court justice ECOWAS omo ade no enie eniema omo gina so eso edibu asem no abusiafo ene so enie o say ECOWAS court decision and omo ye no so ho men can say omo chronicle maame no ni demands eniema no opese court no eye edema no so ho eniema o state ye nyina no omo eyi ni mako eye decision ewo ho na we ni yabɔ no tofa se be ya obeti ase o say right to fair hearing unsa maame ne ka ho asem se committee no omote ye no a na Justice Gabriel Paulman ete asem no so no and o say se ohwe asem no nyina mu kra na baby maame ne ka asem no se ohwe asem no nyina mu a Justice Gabriel Paulman no a wo ye chairman no watena nasem so am ye di asem no owura omo de asem koma amampani se wanye na dwuma ye nti yenye na dwuma mfamfre ne nsem no emu ba kokora de nasem no one Justice Gabriel Paulman ene tena asem no so one ne mienu nyina na tena asem no so edi asem no ema omu nyina no ebu asem no nti koba na se sa nipa no Daniel Ofori no edi asem no eba na ono no be ye chairman eba betena asem no so eba be kire ne hyebre so obeto aso aye adwuma se onto aso enya adwuma enti eno so no ehun asem eba say government of Ghana via committee fulfilled its obligation of fair hearing enti the ECOWAS court kire say so mo hwe nkrata ma me ne de koye ene nkrata the attorney general ene aban government of Ghana eso de koye no a omo hwe ne nyina mu a aso mo hunu ba bia office omo office ma me ne ya ma no fair hearing say omo there was a petition ye de mao e ma hu ECOWAS court according to ECOWAS court no petition kro no ade kro na yese wa ye no omo e de brew se hwem na be yi hu ano okokoyi hu ano nti feel say there was a fair hearing we first one asema the ECOWAS court na ekaye or say the number 2 no so say government of Ghana did not violate applicants' right to be heard under article 7 of the African Charter unse asem de empokra no onyankopon obo soro ni asase ebo minu mienu de ba asase sui emra Adam eni Eve ye na Adam eni Eve omukodi aduaba no eye no so tiase nyankopon obusa wo mu so hu obusa Adam se de na waye o ma ne kwan se onkyere na semum nti the ECOWAS community court no so che se omo hwe petition na ba ye no ene ma me ne nsem o de ba ne attorney general ne Ghana ban so enkrata o mo de beto o manim no a omo efi se ampa ma me no ye ma na kwan e mo no so ekoyi ne ho ano e wo case nim the ECOWAS court and which almost also edit to ja baby anama mene kase right to fair hearing na prima facie determination no or say na ma mene kase omo emra the council of state members no ekotena se mampani de petition ne koma omo unse o se omo no hunu se asem ne nsuo ginam o se na ma mene se adekro no omo hu ye no mu se asem ne nsuo ginam no o man kan kire no nti ECOWAS court no so no kire se so mo krata atene general ne Ghana bande bre omo ewo ECOWAS court ho no mo ene asem ono so maame no de beto omo anim no a ene nansem o state ye no a omo efi se ampaye bo wamane die nti a efi se wato mra nti bra na ebeyi o ho ano prima facie determination did not violate fair hearing principle. It is a flattering mechanism we eye ECOWAS court no so na nyina so baako a ogina so de ebo maame no asem etugu ye competence and impartiality of Article 146 committee. Inti no na make ho asem no. Say committee members ma me ne ka ho asem or the koto ECOWAS court ni nyina so ni bin na ECOWAS court mpelifo no eyi ano o kire say empokra no committee members no mote wo mo no so mo nkodi na asem no ofi say abrantie ne baako a or the petition come amampani a ene ye bedi na asem no sa branch any case ne ba Supreme Court no oni Justice Gabriel Pomai no ene tena asem no so omo di abranch kro no Daniel Ofori no omo edi na asem abranch Daniel Ofori no omo edi na asem a odi asem aba beto no so no nti adan ena minipa me no mienu nyina tena se edi asem no ene ye ti committee ama yaba be kama asem a sa nipa kro no asem no a wona wo kwa akoye chairman asem no me no ne di ye enti se me di ni ye a uhui mani ni yesu so uhui nti enkofa nipa foforo dan se ye befa o amo atena asem no so eno so no de Supreme Court Supreme Court tena so abobo portions of the niema no ombo asem nyina kra etugu nti so where the ECOWAS court or say ground without merit only courts in Ghana that have jurisdiction over procedural matters of quasi judicial bodies. Into omo kire say aha say ni de omo ECOWAS court no sebi impreduasa omo ni to me say ye kote committee bi ama yakwako kire obi shebre judge bi anase Supreme Court judge anase your friend say Chief Justice bi ne shebre de omo se sam hon de aha say no so omo ni to me eye oman na mra ground without merit only courts in Ghana that have jurisdiction over procedural matters of quasi judicial bodies. Inti Ghana nhye Ghana mra Ghana ne ya hye sa de ne de ato nto oman mra na adwuma. Nti mfi say so mo kan Ghana mra no so a Article 146 no sa Article 146 committee members no wo fi say ne kwan so ano no. And another baako a omoka ho asem declined to review merit of the committee findings due to lack of jurisdiction. Omo so omo kire say de ntia committee ni findings no omo ampe kran kwan kohwem ye say omo ECOWAS court no sebi imperiasa omo ni to me over Ghana mra a kire say se judge bi ye bone a ye nkote committee na committee ni nkorwe ni nsem ye nhyehyeye so on se bia obo Owia TV ase obi aye mfom so ye se bia o disciplinary committee ho ya forward nipa no onko hia ye nhyehyeye on se etoda enye bibia na bia ye twro se emra so but nhyehyeye bi ono ma ya ye no for over the years de bia ya twotwro de ato ono ma ye de edidwuma no ho asem na ECOWAS court e kan wase a omode ye nyina so e de ebo maame no asem etugu ye o say unlawful suspension and removal aha so the ECOWAS court no e kan ye ni o say suspension from office by president did not violate applicants right to work unse na me kan wasem say o say omo eyi ni free honom no e violating the right say o de eye adwuma and court no ECOWAS community court no che say debi president no e suspended no man ni free honom no and violate eye emre bia o say the applicant was not unfairly and arbitrarily removed from office as CJ of Ghana. Decision to focus on single petition for her removal was not irregular. So enti enyese or see enya petitions bear 10 and I say enya petitions bear 20 and san yetime yi obi edi efro petition ba ko kura mfomso ba ko obi behu a ode petition be kono eno nkwankra timi gina so ema ye di yu efro no ECOWAS court no asemo a omo eka ye ba kono no right to dignity. Right to dignity. Or say court rejected argument that bodily research, bodily search, sene make us was mamene do baby no oko committee anymore. Or say yes search no na suma dear crown ye mani yi just any change se good come ye de one they found fees say nani mo nyam asoba nani mo nyam as nipa kra no se be committee no adwuma no chese omo gu nani mo ase ama obeye chese nobody kra na onsem fata wo manim the ECOWAS court no chese there be horses no omo if he say violate bibia court held bodily search was reasonable and proportionate we court no eso asem a omo edebo maame no asem etugo ye and a demand for reparation for aha enewie asem no enyina so hu maame emra we so ansa right to committee report right to committee report ya me enko we so ansa na yaba demand for reparation no right to committee report or say applicant did not make any official request for committee report, hence the court does not find her rights were violated in terms of say we ya say na make catch say or say committee no motie no sa Justice Gabriel Pomai, Justice Kwame Adibuasi Edo, Owura Daniel Domlevo, Professor James Sifa, Major Flora Bazanoa mo committee no motena so de na adwuma de free omo findings de omo hu ya omo de report come mampani yi ni free ono mo say Chief Justice no o say omo amma ni bi kura ma na ehunu omo findings ne niam omo hu ne ye na court no chese ono so maame no ba court na nim no wanfa bibia so amma say ochro koi say yemfa report ni bi ma no na yamfa amma no nto mu fi say so kasa asem no a sebe mprado asa ento asomu nto mo bona asem no atwagu we nchechiremu a yede emamu we nchechiremu a yede mamu nti aha se na court no gina so say ene ni nyina mu no ye kan di kokosi a ye bua say sa $10 million na wo se yemfa mawo yemfa mpata okra yemfa empa ochew yemfa empata wani munyam pepa chese efini ade aforo ho no ye gidi tumma wa enyeyi nti eno so no court no rejected $10 million si yemfa ma no na onfa empata ne kra enemguase oman no ede aguru no ECOWAS court no etenase no omobo ene so etugu nti we ye nra ruling no a the ECOWAS community court ede baaye the former Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana na semwa or the ekodan woman no na ebusiafo ya bobo so kakra ede amam na sa case we ya ho no former MP de ma this year war okan kwe north abaton pesu so honorable Fuseni Isa asoso akasa de afa ho a on the say yes ECOWAS community court no edom ruling aba enra a o ma boma me na sem na to agu but no dey still of feel say there was no fairness e wo ma me no na sem no mu ase ye treat ma me ne ye yamfa na mfa kwan papa so wo se ye hwe asem no na ye ka ne bio na se asem no se eko the Hague kura ma me ne tibi pata na o sign ti a ye ma na kwan na ontu sa na mo honorable ensem.
I don't think that the ECOWAS court is a final say. There are other avenues open to her. But I will still maintain that the processes leading to, and her rights leading to the final decision was not fair. And that is what she is holding on to. And I think that, you see, when some of these things happen, it is not just as yes, it's done and dusted, so we should let it go. For posterity, for the sake of posterity, so that this does not happen again, we need to see this to its final conclusion. And I'm wondering, because look, she may even go to the ICC and all of that. I mean, it is her right, and if she decides that, fine. I don't.
The former MPM this year war Okan Queen North about one person so honorable Fuseni Isa and Oche say as a nipa bi come and akwa say maame no oya peman so dodo oya twe asem ni twan dodo bebi anka duro de enko ntwa so no ma ne enyina ho a no ma asem na enkonkoda and one of the orchards says still ojitum say maame no was not treated fairly and unti man kwan na all avenues are was offer be or say offer be a court be also ko be a de clear ni ding e di san ne ho no yema kwan na untu sa na mo no wa bra ase ye be kana kasa bo ase ne yem na ya ne sa se o ya peman so do nti ene asaso akofile new motion e Supreme Court of Ghana for ye hwese court e betena asem no so e hye mo bo se ye be di asem na chi ye follow ye need ye chire ye be mo update asem when ye needed ye dey update no e be bramo ye nto so honorable Muntaka for there were questions about the whereabouts of the former CEO Maslog so said na tamaklo US for the bre yen see em fanu to prison if they na court e kan ebua se we diga neska we diga na dwedem nti wo medem na okotena America yen hu ni biewa nyame adom na eja eni America for didi nkomo masa so de na abre yen na Ghana for pinu obusa question say anyim bia maame no the prison one pa na guamanfo bebre abusa sa de ne se maame no moye sure se om ne na koto prison ho nsawoma na se kumase ene oda omom yehu na da ko bia ye kokumase prison na se bia ye konsawom prison se ho no oda na bia ya kwakosra no na nke bi kra asofo akwakọ bompa ya ma no se nye hwe be yi abrabo no sanete na no bo Muntaka yi ano se hwe no bia nyene ho akini maame no eda prison se ne ye court aka no oda ho no mo a emra no eni ne di ta manfo mpeso mu hunu no omo enko na omo nkohwe se oda ho no mampa.
It's in custody. You see, that's a funny thing. When I heard people say this, look, when a judge even sentence an offender, I don't think if in the evening you go to the judge and ask that judge, which prison is that person? You tell them, no. So far I'm concerned, I've given my judgment. You should be with the security people. Look, Evans, I can tell you, and I'm looking right into your eyes to tell you, Sedinam never went to any private place. From the day she came, she had been with us, and she's with us, and she's serving her term. If you want to visit her, you can write to the prison service. They will talk to her. If she's interested in you coming, she will let you come. But see, people make it look as if, look, if I go to a prison, if I visit, why should I mean, maybe in Ghana, we take telling people where somebody is serving lightly. Because in America and other well-developed countries, telling people that this kind of high-profile person is here can even lead to the death of that person. So it's for safety.
Interior Minister Honorable Muntaka na yete ne nka no enchena me ma me guest na kwa aba na yede enkomo but otum for the adesrebi ato engineers a omo ewo K University enim se osre wo mu ada ebi oman no adura nsuo toya na nsuo yiri de afa kruyi nsuo etwifa amanfo so nsuo de amanfo adan ekono engineers a ewo K University emwayen na yintimi en solve sa problem no once and for all ewo omayemo enti yira krobia sante kotokoyene opem so say tutu a otoso mienu
of celebration, but they are also moments of reflection and renewal, moments of solemn declaration of our resolve to chart a new future of eminence. As we look to the future, we must ask ourselves, how do we sustain this legacy? How do we deepen our impact? How do we ensure that KNUST remains a leading force in knowledge creation and societal transformation? Over the decades, this great university has produced generations of professionals, engineers, scientists, medical practitioners, architects, entrepreneurs, and leaders whose contributions continue to shape Ghana, Africa, and the world. But I have a concern here about infrastructure. If it is still flawed and we still cannot control it, my engineers, please help me. It all borders on waste management and education, but I know that my university should be able to tell us where to dump what, plastics, wherever, because we train people on all these things. So please help me to resolve these problems, because other than that, the whole Ghana is going to be engulfed with water and flooding.
Krobia Sante Kotoko Hine, Opem so say to Tosum, you know, Yura 2482 and Enra University almost 75th anniversary celebration lunch. Of course, yeah, or this answer me a tuja extra engineers no so mumwa you dear drone dear or mamma ya cree in so a Jeffrey and some yes a toda ye fee said it's to you no basa on moon lady way no now or more my into me and solve our problem no I'm for my mema me gentleman na kwaba na ye ni enkomo awie mame Emma or makwaba na yenkodi enkomo awie Sisia Henry Kedia Boating a part of the NPP communication team war Asante Mantema say Henry Esre NPP delegates or more just so for to me mano na a just constituency or may secretary and former NPP party no Henry Kedia Boating ebeke hon awie ebedin komo ebe fadwede e de afa Ghana hon and Emmanuel Opoku Mensa so eka the NDC communication team ho war Asante Mantem has say for no so ebeka ho oko Asante Achem ene ne mpotemu a NDC party no whether Asante Achem North, Asante Achem South, Asante Achem Central a gentleman we guy pa o ha nya asem kito Emmanuel Opoku Mensa so ebeka ho awie amya fadwene de afa Ghana ho and Kofi Abrifa Buzia so a deputy national youth organizer or a deputy national youth organizer of a UP party no so also a CEO of Abrifa Motors nigga say also a businessman so a businessman Kofi Abrifa so no ebeka ho awie ama yaye jubedi afadwene e de afagana ho ebzafo mame for we entumanem se NPP amanyuko no eye neck meeting e wa Lisa Hotel menim say ya Grace e wo video no a good ebzafo we eye de course wa Lisa Hotel NPP National Executive Council no eye meeting wa Lisa Hotel na omo ko starting meeting in penimfo ne ba no a yes arrival ne ade na yomu yan se NPP party boys ne bi ekuta placards no ne ade se womo catch NPP penimfo ne se omo nsake ono aboke ne Japan enfi NPP party no omo fi so ma bre no de omo aduro no aso omo boaboa no aba be hitimu na se akwakoe course 90 week yenti omo Alisa Hotel honomo yenti omo ensem
Can
PP supporters ni bi akogu eye hotel ho no mo a omo nsem nyina ye se Ken must go omo enhia honorable Kennedy Japan ewo NPP party no mo bio omo efise de omo aba bedro no de wo so mo ye bia wo no ma ye bebi omo duro anka omo ko de ni kwan se bibia betwintwa omo ni kwan se bibia betwintwa omo anamo bia betwe omo san nti omo eye bana de kugina ho no mo apani bia oba meet ni bibia no na omo edisia no na we are told say saade na na omo ye no hotel ho no security fo a ewo hotel ho e decide say omo ko stop omo na omo apam omo akọ se be asumdie be ba ho no matimi ato aso omo meet no na entokwa esi wo Alisa hotel ho no mawie no ebzafo esewani sese e kacho minim say ya grace aye video no ho adwuma awie a Nenka on fan to school.
the see ene ewo eye NPP meeting koso. We are told to say meeting no koso inti hotel na Malisa hotel no premises onomo ena sa ken must go dede we koso a ekofa we no nyina edeba ye try see ebenye reporters a omo ewo Alisa hotel honomo no mo aboya ma ye hunu se we no eba say no ha meeting ne kwan bi so ana se omo etimi eto aso a omo akwakosi a meeting no ekoso bia ankofa o how bia amfa ama ye hwese ibenya reporters a omo ewo grounds honomo na omo amayen latest update from Alisa hotel na ya teso se wo central regional ebuziavo ya tese the MC owo awutu senya ene allegedly the central regional NDC chairman Astomi radio station bi ewo central region ewo Kaswa yesi friend no Obatampa radio ti se yemfa ne se bia Owia TV ne yete ha yesi issue bi aba efa Kaswa MP ho honorable na akoyo ene NDC Kaswa constituency chairman ho chese duru baby kra na namu asem nyina no epiepie mu no yesi no na radio station no pay na omatrase a omo edi hu nkomo ne koso no a omo hu de si ya MC owo Kaswa ene NDC regional chairman owo central region Stormy radio station honomo ekotutu radio station nim ne allegedly sana yetie ye hwese yebenya footages ni bi ede amamo there were people around omo enya videos ne footages kakra enei epie abonten ye hwese yebenya bi ede amamo awie so ho ye hwese yebenya bi ede amamo awie de koso pa onabo na koyo MP ma desia is it awutu senya east and say awutu senya west Kaswa constituency no is it awutu senya east and say awutu senya west and NDC chairman owo Kaswa yesi won ne MP mentimi wase bia ba ni nyina ye yesi wo cap ya ekoso e okaya ebeto dwa se allegedly government no ama slot bi se NDC ohun de ya party no wa ba mu de se bibia ba o se yesusu no kakra ye tafrenti wo cap ya government e de supporters e ko akwa support Black Stars for no e de beto dwa se obekaya honorable Habib Tolong MPD kan yes allegation say yama NDC MPs no slot 2222 say omonfo mo party for ne mpedimfo ne bi enko America no monko support Black Stars na aban ne cheye no wayi MPP for afrim MPP MPs no yama wo mo as NDC for nko an ye dem mo enti sa slot no a allegedly na MPP MP ne kan wasem no na ye tete say ebi call honorable na koyo MP edema adehye wo Kaswa ne mpotamu ebi call no no se eja wo se omodema omo chairman ene yese allegedly mame nka ne sa in capital letters pa se yese MP amfa ma chairman vizo ne chairman nye fine ema ode kokoma ni kunu emene ni kunu ena ede kohwe Black Stars match ni bi wo America ba man for so kire se sansem no mo kan de to ma me no so kra na enye no kre na honorable na akoyo kra ni kunu eti America hodeda ono no okuta American passport kra deda ni kunu a omo eka ne ho asem no okuta American passport deda nti onhia say ye de slot bi koma no ansana wetimi akwa America akwa kohwe Black Stars match so ho nti ho nsem eno no nti ime hwese menim say ya Grace mama wayi bi so betimi aye yi na aye magic kakra ne atwe akwa animu na yetie de ekoso ewo Kaswa abonten so no a enuanom foni bi ko honomo omo ne omo a witnesses a na ejina ho ne bi edi enkomo menim say ya Grace betimi enya edi amaye ne a nenka yentie de ekoso pa de omo hu ye ede de ekoso pa no say ya Grace betimi enya ede amaye ne nenka yentie wo mo kakra ansana yababema abigafo akwa aba na fe yatoaso ede efri hase yatoaso ede efri hase so ho okay ye hwese yebenya de ekoso no pa de amamo, but we are told to say empenifo bebre abem so ho, and yentiti ene say sa na call yo ene ne chairman enzenzemi ese enye nne na eba be sorry o. Way back in 2020 omasem na ewo honom way back 2020 kra no na sa asem we ewo eye ehonom agrees na de na moye mi TV na ewo ho ema amanfo kra kire se enye mentimi ho ase ne twema mentwe no a aba omontem no na se ewo omontem no kra kanipa bebre fi se 2020 elections no kra parliamentary elections no na koyo omo fi se asenkunim kra na se nka na nkabomu ne unity wo omontem a omo fi se na koyo edi nkunim, but esan se na tiase ni ho no mu no na ekofa we ba ya ede we ne bre omo in 2024 ezei okọ eye kaswa eye NDC party nim emususo ehuru pa se ne MPP eja dem wo Alisa Hotel a mo one ne chairman empenifo a nipa ye ka omo asem abusuafo omo pictures ne that screen so no enti mami ya watim dukui mami nka ne sa se be ya obeti ase mami ya watim dukui eye honorable na akoyo ono ene ye MP ma de hye wo kaswa wotu senya is it Eastern answer was Dominic won't confirm me mame is it Eastern wotu senya East yes wotu senya East honorable na akoyo mami we ne ko 2 mavis hawa kumsi no mami we ne ko 2 mavis hawa kumsi no edutum se ne ne de pa obekaya na limited registration exercise bi kure koso wo kaswa ema kikiri bi baone honorable mavis hawa kumsin entam ema mbeka kra na we twe pesel hawa kumsin twe pesel allegedly ema ono so yeso ono so twe pesel ono ne squad omo di bom ema na it was an iso na nya asem ketwa e kaswa bonten when omo mienu ma mienu o oba na lidi MPP wo eye kaswa eno ono so lidi NDC wo kaswa enke ma mienu de enke wo hu o se emema na omo create sa chaos ne sa ne ma no ba de ma mienu di bomu ana kaswa na emema kure pe bi ede afa eno ne chairman te wo no no de we musiti we ya na enke nye bad o, but chairman so na wahwe ne chema GM t-shirt ehye no hu ndi eze confusion dem ewo eye kaswa ena ukọ MPP so wo Alisa Hotel ya neck meeting na ekoso NPP omo constituency elections ya ebasui modalities enhyehye emra entotoya omo ebeye de ato aba ni nyina no sa neck meeting we ya omo koi omo de kwa akwadwendwene ho ene ensem bi esisi wo party nim ne niema bi a party na wona nim se obeye no neck kwa akwadwendwene ho na neck meeting na ebaso no ena NPP supporters ni bi ene MPP youth mrantie ni bi call eye good ya grace me enkotie de call so pa ewo Obatampa radio a ewo kaswa emra allegedly yetete se eye the central regional chairman of NDC ene MC owo kaswa ekoto se omo semra na omu discuss honorable na akoyo one ne chairman kikiri abeto omo ntamu a sebi mpredu ase mintimi mfama no nka ennamu asem between omo mienu nyina no apiepia abonte amanfo eka asem yenti de ekoso anope
producer ntina ya na tire say mreku ever na say
epia as you know anopa your morning show ye via your phone 9:30 but then no yesterday time kaka you see for me na me call it go and that's about me trying to program see me ni me host and colleague you see from your new one and do be 2 minutes and I'm going with chairman you are Richard NDC regional chairman Richard and I Castle MC not book coordinator or a national day any well birth men minimum what macho men yes I'm any MC the bodyguard on the minimum bounds and other guys I'm number 8 okay into omushia no and regional chairman if there's a radio station and MC no oba me switch please it's na me ni ma asem a mo dey ba no catch it, no, every time I come to TikTok live, TikTok now, no social media, and in any more. And also, one now, sabi voice or catch it, what down, or Ben Wabo, met yours, Meridian Minister, Priya Chama, met two reducing. Attempt to show a component, and I'm sure the answer. When you knew the reason went on, and why I said, my name is but see, I want to this kind of movie after me. But this kind of not be faithful. My number is going to in any case, being my dinner, the end of but see, Omurashi, as of the phone, the steps now, let me know more for you. And I'm a yes, I'm a phone. I didn't want to make friends with you. Say any money, money, see now. It's a corner me and I'm a good do one and Rian Chama. As I'm almost in a year, I was in a video, which might be coming back. I am corner me. Oh, never soon.
Now we have video, I saw you, we are right over the video. Now we are soon.
Oh, the one to Rian Chama. Here we are, as you not show me.
Why the ball was soon?
Rian Chama.
Rian Chama did you say? Richard Asiedu, Dr. Richard Asiedu, and a ball was soon.
Now, I have a bass and I mean, you see, I know always say, Giniphone, and some here, San Rush, easy for the Russian people. You make good the other side of the room, and I'm telling oh, when you say, all the workers, number of 14, about Tishu, and I'm going to say, oh, baby, I want to move now. You know what? You know that what and I'm to no one say, I want to be station, no more lucky. Dawson, no palm workers in now, no the keys in the room, and I'm 2 on car.
It's maybe 2 I was saying, it's maybe 2 or what I'm saying, Nana, or but some radio, a keys in the room, but 2 months or the cocky put. It's no case in a way. See, I'm not saying the branching of a year regional police command, Center East Regional Police Command. Omatimi Irish keys at their mind, but young call with me and Bohemia across. See, I'm not saying the radio. Say, no man, nothing about an omodu.
Women, young, I'm seeing the dear anymore. When you and I, Regina Chama, twice. Muko ni soon.
See the fault you're in you.
I was for way a dear course or Kaswa Abonten so and producer of the show na Ochechimu the extra example for our honomo DC pa the central regional chairman of NDC and the MC or Kaswa a better show moso anopay or radio station honomo as I was say omututu mukra de safonu go mubutum so mo de ko is o matutu station mo observe for you see ye no na mamen kwa man so de ekoso NPP omo meeting ase ewo eye Alisa Hotel and video a muhu ye no was a CCTV footage binim say koyoba for man so observe for video way un say asem we ba ye mi awie ye bobo ho aba na ye te say opening Richard Asiedu de ababonten say ensem na ye candidate no so ensemtwefo candidate no so say wakọ eye obatampa radio ewo kaswa akwakotutum omakobo presenters no ne ade no oye beto odwa se o se onimu hwe but CCTV cameras a ewo adwuma mu hono mo e kire se truly one MCE no ekọ hono mo a e confirm se de ekọ so no esiye ampa mamen konam ne kojo ba afoni nkobo kojo mai
Yaw Boamah
na ho ye
Uncle Paul now, sorry.
Kojo na die na si ya yenim se NPP neck meeting na ekoso Alisa Hotel. Ye say NPP supporters be boys be ni girls be abegu honoma. Ye so mkuta placard, ekuta banners nom Ken must go, Ken must go, Ken must go. Edru baby kra no ke se ekofa ntokwa omodi bom ewo Alisa Hotel honoma. Akofa nsem bebredi abai. Koyo de na ekofa bai. Chemu ansana ya bade akaso.
Okay, Boamah me that say. We dey encheda nye ade bia ye mu bia sa. Minimum nya nim say ye nim sema be na wotwe ba ko mienu bi etwa mu. Honorable Ken ba out be can same before ye party ni hu say nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ akɔso party no mu akyɛ nipa bi adidi n'atam ne adeɛ nti brɛ awie duru sɛ ɔno nso so bɛba abɔnten na ɔno nso aba bɛka n'asɛm a ɔkasa ya to the extent sɛ ɔbɛbɔ nipa bi din sɛ ɔmayɛ no bɔne nti na nyɛ adeɛ a party no ɔbɛtumi na ɔmo nyinaa gyina campaign platform so ayɛ campaign abom na ɛno nso akyi nso so no ɔfeel sɛ nsɛm bebree wɔ hɔ nom a ɔno kɛn no bɛba abɔntene ɛde aba abɛto dwa ɛyɛ July 2027 na ɛno na party mpanimfoɔ ne party supporters ne wɔn mu adi MPP n'anim no nyinaa so hu sɛ saa nsɛm a wɔbɛkaeɛ no ɛntwa yie nti na ɛho bɛhia sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo tu anammɔn na before no so na partyfoɔ no bebree na ɛte mu sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ party no twe n'aso anaasɛ ɔmo frɛ no na ɔmo ɛne ne kasa san sɛ ɛnyɛ first time ɔyɛ saa nneɛma bi sɛ wayɛ nneɛma bi bebree but ɔyɛ ana party no de akyɛ no nti sɛ this time no ɔmo feel sɛ mmerɛ wie du so ɔbɛfiri party no mu a ɔnkɔ na ɔmo nyɛ ɔmo MPP na ɛno na ɛnɛ party mpanimfoɔ abɛhyia wɔ alisa ɔmo sɛ ɔmo de nneɛma ɛtoto akwan mu sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a party mma ɛne supporters no akoma abɛtɔ ɔmo yam na wohwɛ meeting na ɔmo yɛ na National Executive Committee no ɛna ɛyɛ meeting na wonim sɛ MPP no nso deɛ saa meeting bi sɛ na ɛba deɛ na yɛ sɛ obiara wɔn sɛ fata wɔ party no mu biara no ɛwɔ meeting ase nti saa mmerɛ mi na ɔkasa yi no Honourable Ken yɛ sports ne car esi ɛyɛ hanom sɛ but sɛ obɛwura mu anaasɛ ɔmbɛwura mu no deɛ yɛmfa yɛn ani hu yɛ but esusu sɛ wɔ meeting na ase bi a ɔmo ɛne ne ahyia saa soso na former vice president na flag bearer soso ɛwɔ dwumadie na ase bi ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔmo no ɛba aba abɛhyia akasa na ebi a nsɛm a ɔkan no ebi a wɔn kyerɛmu bi anaasɛ bi a nneɛma bi na nkɔ yi a ɔmo ne ɛbɛkasa but yɛ background so huhu a yɛate ne sɛ party ni pɛ sɛ ɔmo si gyinaeɛ na ɔmo refer no to the disciplinary committee no na ɛneɛ wɔkɔ hɔ no mu a ɔmo akɔ akɔtoto n'ano na sɛ bɔ na ɔmo nso so ɛde ɔmo findings aba nti asate na wɔn deɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so no nyinaa ne sɛ party ni hyia na ɔmo adwendwen ɛyɛ kɛlɛ Japan nsɛm no at the same time no party na nso so ɛwɔ election roster ɔmo gu so a ɛkɔ so constituency election ne nneɛma a ɛkɔ so ɛyɛ bosomi ne na wɔtwe di anim ɛno akyi no wohwɛ ɔmo police station elections ɛkɔɔyɛ na mentimi ho ase bebree ɛbaeɛ a ɛno nso so no mpanimfoɔ ɛba abɛtena so na nso so ɔmo ahwɛ kwan ɔmo bɛfa so a ɛnsa nkɔsi wɔ constituency election ne ɛnkɔ region ne ɛnkɔ national nti ɛno ne nkɔmɔ a ɛne mpanimfoɔ ɛhyia but ntitiriw kɛse paa ɛwɔ mu no ɛyɛ Honourable Ken Japan nsɛm a ɔkaeɛ no ɛno ɛna mpanimfoɔ esi ho gyinaeɛ a ɔmo ɛbɛdi ɛho nkɔmɔ nti Boamah abusa na ɛne ne botaeɛ a ɔmo de ɛyɛ meeting video na ɛbaeɛ ne deɛ you know sɛ supporters deɛ ɛdɛn a ebi akoma ɛntɔ ɔmo yam na kiki na esi yɛn nso so no ɛyɛ party security foɔ no ɛne ɛyɛ party supporters na ɔmo ba hɔ sɛ Ken must go no ɛna ɛde bɔ ani but ɛno so koraa no na ɛnyɛ sɛ bi ɔmo de bɔ ani but na premises ɔno no ɔmo prevent ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mo fa saa dede no ɛmfa mba baabi ɔmo yɛ meeting no but you know sɛ nipa deɛ ɛdɛn bi ɛreka sɛ trantinti no party security no nso so ɛde hyia ɔmo sɛ ɔmo nkɔ ɛno na ɛde ɛyɛ asombo ɛne ɛyi baeɛ no na ɛnyɛ bibi gidigidi bia
kɔdwo boys na ɔmo yɛ Ken must go no ɔmo yɛ known NPP supporters a ebia wawo media industry ni mu akyɛ no unim ebinom by faces sɛ we no mu do ɔmo yɛ NPP boys anaasɛ ɛyɛ wo sɛ toda politics mu de bibia betima sɛ ni akɔbɔ pa ni abase ni pe bi de ɔmo aba hɔnom na ɔmo abɛkriti saa sei no ɔhwɛ a ɛte sɛ ɔmo yɛ MPP known supporters
Boamah me guys ɛwɔ video no nyinaa minimum ɔmo ɛwɔ MPP for activities MPP dwumadi bi ɔmo yɛ bia ɔmo ba hɔ meka sɛ MPP ade bi a ɛyɛ MPP bia those guys no ɛyɛ part and parcel of it from constituency region to national ɔmo nyinaa ɛyɛ parcel of it ɛna security for na ɔmo no mbɔ ani so any boys no ɛno nti na ɔmo try prevent ɔmo sɛ ɔmo kɔ outside the premises no but you know say ɔmo so feel say yɛn yɛ party for nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛso yɛbɛ express yɛ displeasure ɛde kyerɛ mpanyinfoɔ mo ɔmo sɛ yɛn na yɛyɛ fam for no nti ɛna ɛde saa nneɛma nti ɔmo yɛ party for a MPP for no anim ɔmo tama na incidents ne kɔ so no kwan na chama bugamo ɛne other executive no kura egyina hɔ na ɔmo hwɛ ɔmo nim sɛ ɔmo yɛ party for nti do baby no kwan ɔmo kura na ɛka kyerɛ security for sɛ ɔmo calm down na ɔmo create tensions bi a wɔ ha ma na escalate ɔmo nya bad image nti ne nyinaa mu no ɔmo ma sanity prevail yɛ nti ɔmo yɛ party for a Boamah me ankasa minim ebia bi so anime
na kodwo yɛ te sɛ yɛ deɛ yɛtete no yɛ sɛ ɔmra Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin ɛka duru hɔ no mu a o sie free ne kaa mu akɔ meeting no auditorium na anaasɛ conference room ono baabi ɔmo yɛ meeting no ɛna boys ni decide sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo banner no ne placards no ɛkɔ ne car no ho de akɔ akɔhyia no Ken must go, Ken must go, Ken must go. And a security for no imagine say or prevent or and of that car na nesi on ye Honorable Alexander Fenyoman can ne car or the buyer na OC ako meeting asena or more edesadi initian and a cressa.
Yes, I make us say first of all, make us say no pray. Now, say we can say guys need na MB people because normally what they do is some penny for no bad media say omo na more samrane now more fans ni san man nti they are part of the system no. And the reason why a mass security for no call car no like omo call mo so no because of Sadia, because now I feel say Ken in Nipane minority leader, and he said Bibi Sabe background infi minority leader on a man party security concern was no baby I'm more yako too far because issue na having a baba a penny for baba discuss it. And this more targeting if baba ko pese ono na ya na I say more ya create at the end kwase mo create. And then my party security for so they a before call so say omo kwa stop on but you know no make us omo call still they are still outside there also waiting for the outcome of the meeting no nti me gidi say the outcome no mo no plan e bia the bebe etri no eno na e bia be massive because e bia do mo susu say e was say ba na nkobasa yinim bi omo be ene say kobasa so ye hu hawa omo so men ka say omo ni be wu ana say bi omo be calm because one you cannot take decision for the leaders of the party. Until for now, no. Also, chairman leaders need to take a decision. You want to keep winners and you want to waiting you reacting. But Obi beka say Obi aso wo kwan ofa so express no nti se ne omo ye ne de Boamah meka say omo so express omo but ni nyina mo no party no e na omo hwe se bibia ebe ye kama na bibia ayi nti se obusa de na no kre se opinion ne ba no e na masa voice no kra sa raise more because se na me kan de se waba wo so mind obi amfa na ni hu no but me ni mo ne car o use aya or the and anti car ni si ho no but say what inside already there I cannot confirm say they are inside.
Okay. Na Kojoy kikiri we na course no and delay meeting no and have meeting no kwan bia so.
Oh no once a meeting dey omo pavilion hono no omo yo meeting do any compound hono na outside the pavilion no na incident say na party security for no buy ya omo best step in because omo no wo the main entrance of the pavilion no nti we mu ni wura main gate ni mu na omo de ne eba car park wono no e na mo be cash omo nti penifo no kro omo ye meeting no enye obi a ne hu the course wo abonten hono no nti time annoyance ni ye na ma buga mo ne others ni pie ba abonten say obo baba be hwe the course wo e na pavilion so no e hono too tight say at the top from krana you might not even hear the noise because soundproof and inside on unless say bia only pan obi na be pie free abon tia be ka say bibi course hanu na we pie aba be share the course nti impenifo no ko dua mo ne ade ni na omo enhu de course on bia now na video ni circulating e bia omo so be hu say this is what really happened and I say bia minority leader ko inside no be ka chom so urban say any eto no and sana but they see any there omo inside and I don't think say omo ehun de course
nti o say wa hu so Honorable Kennedy Japan case ho wa hu say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia case ho
yeah and ne security doctor security ne guys ne so but asat when I hold so say Boamah one thing is the entrance and the doors in the meetings of this nature no bia baby a wo be feel so omo be fa no enye ho na omo be use normally they say you call national council meeting and that is how they do typically time no mo wa ben mo no so vice president and president ba baby a obi a be fa na yemfa omo fa ho nti bi wo kra na wo be meeting no na omo te ho ba na oni baby omo fa bai nti se bia onya kwan ewura inside no akoko say sa president by vice president by nti the same strategy na no mu use ya omode mpeni for the realm ti Honorable Ken say na be kan kan no then call for the crowd grounds are like yeah she say ebia oba obefa be bia nyina ebi hu and a media no so no event we ankasa was not a media friendly event omo normal meeting omo ye but we media tia asem a and I say obi wo inside obema information say na ekwe BBC wo na also akwa pass it through. Into omo kran videos na circulating no. They are even surprised say into when na media for you know say you animal bloggers so no. They are all over like on free omo kran na omo nya. Into traditional media no kran and you be akran put it in capture scene because bloggers na more now who's of BBN and they want content no more extra but traditional media they do baby also don't share a situation and say this kind of information is out there how is it going to make
your friend and say gatekeeping no so
yes but once the bloggers in there they don't have that kind of ethics and no where open the content no push it at their team na echo and it's an echo one abusadi make say just unfortunate incident but you know so na can one party because it happen and so no a member penifon so we say hey before FM you know we need to do the right thing but see here the train say meeting the baby and share the outcome on money beba same penifon cry we come money e be kasa na so money en kasa because see BBC si cry money en kasa the money say o dey mon call you be issue a press statement na about na whatever so we are still at the grounds I hear bibia ebeko successfully near the yes so your final report in the about
nate ko yo mama na wase e ya hwe ho so ye my why enti asem when na meeting no ewie no tia ye na so quickly say betima ba na yaba baji bibi kakra na yaba ho no nti da se ewie why
all right
me da say we ye nua kojo bafo wono ene boy amane e de efri enkrapompone mantam nti ewie de si ye wo NPP wo meeting omo ye ewo Alisa Hotel neck meeting a ekoso ewo Alisa Hotel a NPP supporters NPP boys de banners nom any placards akugina ho Ken must go a abusia for we are say omo ne security for edi bomu no na yenua koyoba for boye mu no say ohunu say do be esi ye no happen at the blind side of omunyina na that time kra na mpenimfo no bebre na atena se and niema omu discuss say na make no NPP elections are omo echo or constituency level no neck ebedi ho enkomo uye no eto nchene a happenings and niema SCC wo party nim di party nanimu a eba nyina no for neck ebedwene ho ansana so mo ewa na montu bia wo mo etu ena the SCA Honorable Kennedy Japan showdown or promises say what they ebema wo mo so no ho ensem for no so akwakupi obekaya there is one constituency officer B of MPP at the petition party in for said Honorable Kennedy Japan in some no ne the Owia no mo fee say the disciplinary committee of MPP and calling it to order na se bibi o hono monka emfa enkyere no eno ana bia akwakoko mo discussion ho a abusafo wo mo etena se no mo edi ho enkomo no mame emfa nko central region menim se production team no etimi connect me to central region we na ye producer of the show emra police for call ho no ma wo mutimi ko intervene ye ema omo bie obatampa radio no ma wo mo emra central regional NDC chairman ene MCU wo kasoa storming honomo ekoto to radio station no de safo gu omo botom se omo de ko adeya MP onabo na koyo omo eka one NDC chairman ho asem ezebufu bai omo ko eto hye omo so no police for no call honomo ko intervene ye eje safo no BB station no mo yin take akra na fe ye hwese ye be call ye ne reporter wo central regional din komo no yebusa se situation no ete say asat awie yi ene se de ne ma yin ti omo kakra omutimi bi obatampa radio ma omo ensem no mame ema opoku mensa akwaba busafo mo fanche ye guest ne delay kakra, and we are told to say yenua kufia brifanya emergency kakra. When you emergency kakra mintimi nkan mo afidie so, but very critical nti also corner okohwe abusuafo ena yenua Henry Kedua so no medical catcher mo say eye ope NPP secretary ewo eye ejuso constituency, and we are told to say ewie no na o say okovet no nim say nkejo metima ye ntem de amano nti afei na omo ewie a enche bia obeduru ase no aba be kan ho, but ima adwane yen me entra se ima so de se me kan no ukọ Asante Achem, whether Asante Achem Central, Asante Achem North, Asante Achem South, or a guy wo rough constituency me ense nyina ye ne dia so no sa so ye teacher ni o sa te brofo no kire brofo the guy level was ruma ima kwa ba ko de me nkanka ho ba ko menka ne fie boko ede radiase observe Emmanuel Poko menza ene owura hase asem kan ni say o si ne de asem kura de and I'm saying na mum yenu nyina MPP ni NDC de munye so munye ye kura NDC de kwa hade na MPP so no omo de abomo eye Aliza Hotel ima de waba beto ni the akoso Aliza Hotel MPP neck meeting say Ken must go the petition akwa party no neck meeting yes agenda ne ade ne ka ho onabo Kennedy Japan ho Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud but men can say the creme de la creme of the party neck meeting there eja omu nyina ekobi and NDC so again K discussion ho there the akoso kaswa MC ne Central Regional Chairman Professor Kofi Esiedu Astomi Obatampa Radio adewa kaswa MP na call your name NDC chairman owo ho no momo chima mentwi a akofa nsem bebrebe dia ba eja sebi mintimi nka ennamu asem nyina pipi abonten ibama menti o kakra ya hwese ye beko sele mekan ne beko Central Region yakope update Obatampa Radio no mo de 2 TV ni so no Obatampa Radio wo kaso a na mo de 2 TV ni so no so ho omo se de no krenko a ene we the MC ne Central Regional Chairman say the mo kan ne de na nye no krenji we ye CCTV footages CCTV cameras wo Obatampa radio station ho no mo capture ye say no kre MC ho storming station ho NDC Central Regional Chairman Professor Kofi Esiedu mo call station as to say omoko to station ekobo presenters ne de producer of the show Aujina TV you and na mu e de ekire yen say eya omone boys ne bae no mo do mo nsa keka omo kakra ne ade ama ne shirt crash ne say bottoms nyina atitia ma otim say oti kakra hwian ai I don't know iba akwaba the fie boko I mean tie way kakra
me person ka these two topics no me kasa as a Ghanaian
yeah
I mean belong to NDC I mean for NDC the first say no credit say the Central Regional Chairman of the NDC station hall
patcho be mic ne kakra ma me good ne page akosoro kakra
akoye de more report say a course no medi hu ya wiye
it is true ima
medi hu ya wiye
omo ko ho but as to say omo bu omo ndo omo saka on de yeni adanse but the producer of the program and any media no ye interviews are okay ne Kaswa Divisional Police Commander Stormy Hono ko G keys no every chairman ho ne MC ho de come on ko be station
that is not right.
Yeah, it's true.
That is not right.
It's true.
NDC your slogan is it probity and
accountability.
One, you make sure say you the rule of law be your juma.
Yeah.
Say a memoir emra down constitutionalism. Enti say ekoba say mevan say bibi say yes. Yes say ano baba ye bi akoso between the MP and the chairman or
yeah.
Now the question is, ansem no e bae no. is it true say omo kan na sa mo kan a sabe wan kan ka sentwoni no e de kote ya so de kotra afidie so we discussion.
It's true.
Libya Boga e bra na ye wo opposition obeka ya A+. MPP for mabu bi estorming I think UTV.
Yes.
Disruptive program no.
Yes.
Libya Boga metna radio so TV so e condemn say such practices
atete kwasem.
I mean anachronistic way behavior.
Yeah.
Enye kasa enye behavior enye subanya say ye denedi e wo nipa mu.
Baby ya be drew as o mine.
Well radio station do say any for mon court.
Yeah.
Say ufo say radio station television station aka ho asem a etiamra. The constitution na e wo anase ye mra. Ye mra no e ya hihye mra bebre a e kasa fa sa niema no ho ye wo remedies in law. Say obi aka asem o radio so TV so afa ona feel say enye no kra. You can sue the person, say they are defame you. And there are remedies. Your friends say, and near my baby won't bring more between you understand? And your president, Ghana ha and Crophobe Attorney Radio, so I can Crophobe who say, not any no crano. One the court, I'm a court, I'm a favorable judgment. So I don't see why. Yeah, and this year by I say, resetting. We are resetting the nation. You understand? And near my MP before Bay, may you fool say any bonnet central for MPP time central by crimes and they cry no still he's still struggling. Yes. Only
Ghana Police Service case in that so our court. I'm told to said this week and I said next week no Accra High Court best as well court. Assembly. So even though the wheel of justice Yana grinding slowly. That notwithstanding. Is it Latif something of joy. Joy multimedia. Yes. So the point must be made. Say no matter how long it will take. Say you can see the Emra Ashi in summer. Where Yaw Boamah. Since me way. Me to me why be no my best stormy station and my bow. Now say me so me number be a minimum the all me. It's true. What be so treat to us or to 10? Then are we in a jungle? It might be consigned to history, anachronistic. And Fata Yang and this John Mama, the president of the republic, he belongs to GJ. Yeah, he's a member of Ghana Journalists Association. And to no crown. No, make us and be say between Mampeni, John Mama, and another Dankweku for at a point in time, no munina journalists. Now Mampeni and another Dankweku for the extra. The Statesman newspaper, no a columnist, not true articles near the demo publish it. Nani media a Jumano. And Penny John Dramani Mahama so once upon a time was or crase or quite attachment to a GBC or Kai Dow call honum no church or so Baha a Baye Jumania dia into Omumi and once upon a time, no more a part of the inky fraternity. Into say a Pelbia. Or more era and no more time. I see a boat in some chair for whom by or more time. I see who Sadi and say they are protecting the media.
I mean, it's a blot. It's a blot because Yang and this for Brian opposition. We spoke against more. And the say Yakasetia. I didn't know Yang pencil. Sani man be say ya sabi. I did send me saying. I didn't know say the master say the laws of the land. Say the year Juma. Now say and I believe say there are instances and this year by mu and crofobia aye niema ene emrano ensino ya pitu mas mekai ye koto by the rerun
yes no
is it Ayawa so rerun
you told about 19 polling stations.
19 polling stations.
Yes.
And Crophobia.
Yes.
Now Omia and this for Omoko Deans and I think you don't call court my court action one. So yang in the end this I didn't pass it as and say yang so violence so yang Crophwa ye dimra as she say a nice asset so yang Crophwa ye person mra and the pepe because the message says Sadia na or my say no crap pass a silence here. It is a dent or a blot on our image as a political party. And I'm expecting say the laws of the land
Sure.
Now let me switch to the
MPP.
Sorry, the MPP.
Yeah.
Now the MPP issue no.
Mm-hmm.
And also mean kasa say NDC.
Yeah.
Where idea here.
Mm-hmm.
Utie MPP for ni be was social media and traditional media no. Unim some more keka.
Almost the same.
Oh, all am cry say pamo.
Mm-hmm.
Afoko ne kwabna Japan.
Yeah.
The pam wo mo ne we ne pa.
Yeah.
But eya na so mo kasa ansem we a.
Mm-hmm.
As I say omo ye dispassionate analysis into issues ni nyina on their own merits. Wa won't compare.
And then the persons, the caliber of persons,
the persons
involved, yes,
in each of these situations.
Yeah.
Where Ebra Afoko Mufru. Now the time was more than ripe enough for the NDC to give way to the MPP. Na oman for na yese chin ombeto about the NDC. Grounds were fertile say NDC. If you so Emma MPP ba. And it's okay say
that was in 2016.
Yeah, okay say necessarily Afoko and I say Kwabena Japan na omo ho ehia no omo nye key people within the NPP no and untina Samekra mu nyina yes and untina ma mo win pa they will be deceived themselves. Now we are no free. Let's look at Canada Japan. Canada Japan can never be compared to these characters.
To Alan Chermatin,
yes.
To Paula Foku,
yes.
To Kwabena Japan,
and Samekrab.
To Samekrab. I want to even compare Canada
they
Japan.
They are never comparable.
The person and then the caliber,
yes.
the influence,
yes.
To these guys.
Yes.
I didn't hear.
You know, Alan Yobia, ni muedu pa. But Alan, most times I say Alan Yobia, he's not a political material.
I didn't hear.
He's more of a technocrat than a politician. Kennedy Apon. Who deals with Breba MPP for year wa batu muni ade strategies yeah operations Kennedy Apon a character umu using. An integral part of the machinery MPP for the year or more political strategy propaganda near dinano Kennedy Apon umu using.
Sir.
Yes. Opa, get closer to MPP for more very close to the MPP fabric. Nanu omunis uncle, they will confirm what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
I'm for say dirty work, sir. A dema MPP no making the Japan.
Oh, Sabi. Sometimes when send you to me, can't your mama. I don't want to repeat some of them. They are unprintable.
Yeah.
Or to me, can't send me to the extent say a good your mama and you sabi and reducing it to nothing. But once later, I know I have a patch.
Yeah.
But damage or the cause John Mama and the political advantage on your when you're
it's true.
But later he will go back and go apologize. Well, Kennedy Japan, he has invested heavily in the MPP. Wawa and Krofua, we are very loyal to him within the fabric of the MPP.
It's true.
He has raised a lot of people within the MPP. He has affected a lot of lives within the MPP.
Yes.
There are people, Sebi, they owe their life to Kennedy Japan.
It's true.
I'm not speaking as an NDC person.
Yeah.
I'm speaking as as a neutral person. Make sure the happiness of the NDC, within the MPP, from a friend say a point of view. I mean, as a meeting
like an ordinary Ghanaian's point of view. Or no, MPP in NDC, yes. But a floating voter.
Yes. Right? Ken, me, if I should speak as an NDC person, I'm on pumpkin. But I wouldn't speak as an NDC person. Sure. Canada, Japan. Our host is here. The AC, I'm a Ken. Or Tinta Sukoko Kakra. MPP for ni be aqua share chire na yam pumpkin. Mire, if I
for say a pattern in discipline, no. It's about time on the discipline. No.
The party itself, they lack leadership. There's no leader within the party called MPP.
So much am I?
There's no leader. Meka leader. You know, I'm not talking about say chairman Yari. I'm not talking about, you know, say you be your uncle be where secretary where vice chairman no money. But the MPP itself, no, it is in a leadership paralysis. Where a bra Justin Kodia. I know yeah the chief scribe or your church for Pennyma MP.
Yes.
Or no crowd room maybe more because I brought any group a dinner term. Now ordinary court discipline committee.
Because I abronya ne Ernesto Usubempa.
Yes.
Abua Papon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Abraham Mokasa, do you know what our friends say? Ohia TV ni know what they say.
Abronya.
Abronya kai. Abronya say or no discipline committee. Wakasati ya discipline committee.
Yeah, mekai.
Now, Abronya Casa Uncle Discipline Committee.
Uncle Zive.
Now, there's another character. They call him Coca.
Yes.
And yes, Auntie my Coca.
Debbie. Your chairman or didn't hook happy.
And you could appear on the service. Odin Huni no. Coca or da Sabi at a tim. Sabi, I said be obedient and one walk. Or Cassatia can the Japan to the extent say or say. Can cry ni cry a beer so. Libya book yana yao. Say, can the Japan edin is sick car. I invest when people yana because on your contract when you whatever. You know, policy yes. You invest part in part, you benefit. But the question is, so when you will be on this can you know get the power?
It's true.
And the like I say, man contract.
It's true.
And for somebody, you know, selflessly, a Tom Rebia, no yisika, a diabolic in Nema, a Tom Rebia, operations obey no. A undemocratic, but Ken will do it.
It's true.
For on behalf of the MPP. Say the be on Mebapa. Now, say any pay na obi to say kokai. Sabi. O mo bra said ebinu ma bobra. Sen ka sabi o, wonu ma bobra. O ma boa party no from the scratch 1992 up to date. San crofo ni bi. And a sabi o mo kasetia kena Japan a. Me nka enye me ya say a motafo a o mo MPP mu bi to say abronye ne kokamo etimi kasatia ken. Now, o mo kasatia kena. Because of the fact that MPP were paralysis, leadership paralysis, munintino. One moon to mean Tias Ankro. Now, yes, Baumia, friends,
flag bearer of the party.
One the leader of the party, is that not it? Now,
pay amendment be no, is not automatically the leader.
Well,
so I don't know so much, but in principle, he is the leader of the party.
He's a flag bearer.
Yes.
Sabi, 2028 elections now. On a deep part in any.
It's true.
Now, Sankro for ya, Omakasatia Canada Pona. Omo Yankrofoa, Omo ye closely associated with Baumia. A brand no presidential primary no. Omo Yankrofoa no mo kasama Baumia. It is answer no mo kan ya, me the mimi gidi ye say anka yi no. The question we need to ask ourselves is Baumia o to Frank Ama party no. Asem ben wa kan kire Coca. Asem ben wa kan kire Abronye. Right, let's look at John Mama. When the war Ghana ha. Our case won't funny enkosi wo ni entwa mfanje John Mama. Obeye achen appear stadium.
Yeah.
Appear stadium where they were John Mama. Okaso obetuma run ho sabi abon ho the jada John Mama anim say John Mama tete amiso. But the drum rebia appear stadium kasa here wan kasa yie no. John Mama friend no ka tell say krachi. Kona ko pachew.
Yeah.
Emma appear stadium a video eba bonten e ka say sabi John Mama ye papa preko pe na John Mama sabi previous obi a impo wadware wi a o siesie ne ho no me na mitina ne nchen. So it tells you the kind of relationship where that may appear stadium ni John Mama ntem. Obi a sabi o siesie ne ho kra no he allows me say me in bedroom na say sa nipa no makasa no say krachi wano one can say you one
one off.
Into Pachawa. Appear stadium, a year video ever Pachow. Say, a smart cassette and penny for man can ye.
Yeah.
Do we have such a leadership within the MPP?
Now.
But we are better Macassa, a bronya one can say ye. Coca one can say ye into Copacho. So the more reason why I make us a MPP will leadership paralysis. No. But if the MPP I bet transi.
Ebi Sophie said the SA MPP and Mark Kennedy green light to say uncle Tine base, because uti a reporter or Alisa Hotel on say honorable Kennedy Japon car ne team of security for new movie almost spot or more around. But on to me interest or meeting I say. Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bami also same thing. Dr. Brian Champons also same thing. Honorable Duchum ne Addison so no like part in the hierarchy no honor and that matter so no a part of a new moko akode ho nkomo the SC Walisa Hotel lawyer boys ya badness ne ho do baby dia bom pipe se papa ne hu ya de asem ne kache ne say ke koneko two base no na fabra
well base me mean to me kasa this kwesi kwa atia be kasa say base no oni mo
here ne
for now no me nya preemptive
sure
e me kasa bia on the debate but the me person me kan nyina ne say sansam na omo keka me de meka ne pain say Ken any will be MPP suspending no omo nya pe Ken a towering figure within the MPP
Until if I can into to lunch Mateo.
Yes, I can say that.
Until if I can into to Polafoko ne kwabna Japan no.
Because
I can exit bit my cost to MPP.
Yeah, bit my cost to omo pa. Okay. And can no my deals be brave.
It is so down 2027 no. Se baswa ewo ma omo.
Oh yes, no my deals be brave. And it say okase oyi moto a MPP to a enya de ebebo na sa ne maye ko nyina no it is deep rooted in a kwan omo fa so a omo koto presidential primaries no me ka say sa primary na omo ye na omo omo to top presidential primary sa no
top to down
abeto police station me ka so am say audio bia cra be babontin but we cannot verify it
sure
say say sa ne ma na omo ye ni nyina no na eye ade omo ye just to support Boamah me de
allege
yes allege but me maka wa fidie so ni ba bi say sa de no omo ye ni nyina no ade a na omo ye just to entrench the position of Boamah as a flag bearer and omo ye no onze nkrofu bi a omo top omo so lose ye no ene kwamra boate wa adwe so obako mia ba bi bebre
sticker no mo yi o manim so mo ye campaign dia maken no
omo no sankrofo ni nyina atum say I draw that crack no a free top wa basi form
line na to so me yi o ma free ho
you understand and even police station elections so nye sem nyina me ne minuan mo MPP for mo ye executives ni bi adidi nkomo ne nkrofo a omo ye executives ye pese ye yi o mu free party no any polling station for be a you many be more adidi nkomo no mo ye can no me polling station executive but because say be mu yi o mani so am support other candidates other than Boamah no o ma fa kwan bi so a abon no mo ye sankrofo no bi o ma yi o de afri mu and the MPP is just like say me handkerchief we are na say matadi ye shemi colors ni dia unzo ho azu efe but color bi ni dia ya keka si ani ni design na efe that is say enkrofo bi na aka ka mo bom and e from MP4 say oka say wo fa kwan bi so a undemocratic no atwe ba ko afrim watwe mienu afrim a sankrofo ni nyina so omo adofo sankrofo ni nyina omo ebu a wo yire wo ma you understand obu a se bia wo ye teacher ni oye nurse ni ba bi oye adwuma bia no wo nkrofo e penasem na sa nkrofo na so no e kase omo trans kase omo ebe say party no say party na me dom no say ni no omo tia then at the end of the day no na MPP na mo chichire MPP na mo rebuild and I say MPP na mo de mo say no etimi de I would advise them say, Omuma etuo enko trade ye da.
Okay.
Omuma banto. Na omon transi. Say Kennedy Japon onye nipa bia obru nipa nyina so. He's just like any other individual. They should sit him down. Na enema oma ye omu fool say enye Ken de no. Ken say Ken so kasa. Ken me gidi yes one so Ken say bia tietia wo no. I don't think say Ken eye crudging say onso kasa ntia obi. You understand? So within the same party, no, why is it that they cannot sit and you just compromise? Maybe me pacho, me so me pacho. Then yam fight to uncontri the trade. Na woman here kwampa on befa so a omo be ye part because why? Se ko ba se MPP eye etete na pansam na omo anye united. Yeah. The kind of opposition is on the mind.
Yeah, responsible opposition.
NDC, yeah. NDC, nya asura bofu ne womu.
Yeah, almost serve as a check.
NDC, womu nyina, womu suya ngomo, but womu suya ngomo nkosi. Mitidi yes, as MPP united. Na so womu maye the response. Sometimes be NDC ebe kasi ye bibi. Ba dia ye no. Adwene ye. Now, so be a MPP for adwin bi ebe ka ho a ema esipi.
Yes, it's true.
You understand?
It's true.
It fortifies idea ye no. So ekoba say MPP na nkasa ejadamu a. Mijidi ye say enya de ebeboa. Nti me de I am not speaking as an NDC person. I'm speaking as a Ghanaian, as a student of politics. Ma prefer suggestions as to how MPP for betime atrase no man contain the character can in Japan. No munyina can boom, no my omuku. Na should they there? Say Ken must go. Ken no bia. Na so mo pam no. They should forget completely 2028.
Mate. But I see a friend Emmanuel Opoku Mensa waka the NDC communication team home a war asantama say and not yet no en Kane Minya Henry Kedia Boating or converting. If only are converting you. And Henry me so converting. Yes.
What up vetting the tie
constituency secretary just
Koyando ekoshia o afidie bi so a ye na am ka say Paul na oba Hawaii na wakohihye yi na ya vet ye what say now buy friends oba vet and wash slippers one more time Poya no say obi a slippers one
more time to eat every
I me no ya more time
every more time
obo aso wa okay dey adabraka
eno aso ahaya na Poya ndoti a obu nkotuge pa na bo kene dey japo a cho say ofa ahaya na no te
I believe say
Henry say bibi
akoye pa
the vetting process was smooth
bibi smooth
what the number say
me the number 1
we say na contest we 2 na the number 1 okay some hold I'm told says it Dr. Insiasari na supervise just okay because am say you
are free mo ye no
a just say di na bobo na you are free dey ba dey no aye yeah, dear, you are free. Yeah, but traffic so because already you are free. Yeah, na. Dear, dear, you are free. Oh, please, me free just on nearby. Kwabra boating dey obi dia no.
Say who e din. Is it the ajo?
Oh, sir.
Ajo.
Kwabra sem na akoto.
Yeah.
I just answer now.
And then ma dibim say kwabra e na akoto dia.
Guys, what should that?
Henry mame
kwabra nya wadan foro no won fa asem bia nche won kan ahwe nkyere.
Kwabra
nya wadan foro no won nya wadan foro.
Kwabra me won number
na Henry number na wadan foro no.
Na Henry obi no bia yonko fa de.
The way kwabra sitie no we propaganda sem kwabra ntimi ne mfa yonko. Nti yen ran foro da bi
mate yen to aso Henry edi enko but my main kind messages we very interesting pa my main kind messages we na memra Henry hono na yen to aso enfemfri say good evening Yaw Boamah. I say kindly tell the gentleman in the studio, the NDC gentleman in the studio, to be measured in his comments. People like Sami Jemfi, Malek Basinteli, who once had little political influence, heavily insulted the then 82-year-old President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for years. Did he ever see President Yaw Boamah publicly call them to order? From Yaw Sisi, Offenso Denting. Denting. Oh, okay, Mate. Offenso Denting. And I also say the message we ever. We so every Ben ho or say Yaw, whoever is behind this act of these NPP boys, or say the person should be sacked from the NPP party and handed over to the police. We are boys now, or create chaos, a war, a NPP, part a Alisa Hotel honum. We so free candy or so a free a Ashtown. Obuso almost say. Obusam say yaw enti the boys yi kwaye ye yaw mo di bo mo pipe. Is it in the name of partisan politics and no ye way na say ba kulusu no life a kombeka ne say nie wakoyo benti and eja obatan oyem ehhehye wa obusa sa questions we and we ebusa say o say obusa say NDC party mpedifo no call Obatampa radio station honom no. Obusa say CCTV video ni yede 2 TV no so no. Where was the receptionist? I know the minua minim baby ana receptionist no or what there? Why? It is obusa ene de mi hu na maka. Mame enko Henry. Mame ensamo akwa baby o se nkomo aye die ni yes niam aye de ma mo no asesa kakra but the abano no. Mo party kwa koye neck meeting wa Lisa Hotel. Ene moye meeting
me vetting ninti mentie
yes. Ya Grace Pacho so betimi the video na to screen so na say Henry ehunu bia so good kikri na course no na ehunu bia boys na dia bom no all because say Ken must go. Ken must go. Neck meeting no mo no we yemra afenyo marking car any si wonom no na mo di hia afenyo marking say yes so munim onne honorable Ken se no mayom kofa esitie neck meeting na okono the petition akọ omon discipline honorable Ken if possible on free party ne monko no mo fi say omo abrade nti security for wo Alisa Hotel o eno munya tough time pa ene mo eno no ene na okọ kaso asoso a honorable na akọyo ene NDC chairman o honom ene eja omo ntoko ya ne nsem epiepie mo nam nsem de Mr. Ndie intime enka ho asem enene Central Regional NDC chairman ne Kaswa MC radio station bi e wo Kaswa e friend Obatampa radio said yeti ya yedi nkomo ya radio station e that screen so yeti ya yedi nkomo ya no mudi sa nkomo ne bi na Central Regional NDC chairman Professor Kofi Esiedo ene MC wo Kaswa e ko ho no makotutu radio station the key eko wow he took the intervention of the police no mo ko koji keys no bi station no ede ema omo ni bisa se baby aye drui MPP ni NDC or say kotra sade we ya and I like the approacher ima ede ba he say he is not going to speak as a politician as a member of NDC and as a MPP but at the end must be condemned in all uncertain terms Henry Maminti
me ba ye no kakra mbeti and he spoke as an NDC propagandist
kakra obeto ye no
he spoke as an NDC propagandist
the okade for MPP hone yes wa Lisa Hotel no and the gentleman here on that screen is we producer of the morning show ana ekoswa pedinfo no call Henry Maminti yes
na mahama akasen the akoso NDC party mu no Nti mama ka de on the ono first gentleman of the land asem talk ma no ate
say Henry maybe I feel be briefy president and
ono no desk no ho ansana TV crab show no na intelligence I report am the president of the land so president is aware nti mahama was the na appointee ntokwa na appointees ene ne party leaders ekokun obi radio station no dey na wakafa ho so can I also say NDC please can I also say NDC lacks leadership? Can I say that? Am I right to say that? Inti say asamba na wo ka aya nya ho abotre okay Montie 3 obi ka kire say wo be ware
The former chief justice.
Former chief
But I
justice.
condemn all of that.
Please, it's enya wo. Who are you?
No, you be or NDC.
NDC mu. But about me no say ya kase ya. He lifted the conversation and he even said Bawumia ntimi nkasa. Montie 3 Omampanyini Mahama was the president. Dian wakafa. So are you saying say Omampanyini Mahama so NDC no ebuafa na so oni ano ntimi nkahwe mfa ho ana. So what you say nti say abofra bi tia na so bi tia. No akase oh ima ebia wo sha oh Mr. Oh no esa na interjections
a minute mama ntie
no we na make MPP mu asem say enkrofo bi a omo MPP fo omkodi di ayatem no Ken I ne kodua mu atem
yeah na oboku kane abronye
no I'm not saying that in relation to NDC regional chairman anyway there no na make, but I said that in respect of MPP the happenings within MPP.
Okay.
I don't na make.
So it's equally it's the same as what it's the same as what I'm saying. Oh, person will just say maybe the American be between MPP and DC. But how dey there? Be a oh say within mokobubo two mo regional office. Mahama ka saying. E say dun ketia. Ebe ye meeting when NDC regional officer mububo two NDC regional officer Ashanti region.
Kumasi
yes, I'm a come ye. I see dun ketia ko she table ase. That time na ya mo ponkote ase. Okoshe table ase. Mahama ka den fa. Mahama ka asem ben. So please, hwe sa asem ba yen kano as it is. Na yen nyai na ye dem now. We ya nka bi na we ya anye sei na we ya anye sei no. Enye healthy. Okay? So you see a condemn here. You condemn me all angles. That's what can I say simple. That small boy or that young the other guy.
The other guy. I say don't get here. Or refer to Interior Minister yes, as the other guy. So when you or can't say why you want free parliament and come to me abayimu. Well, no, so. NDC for who's on so? You have never condemned a same way doing Ketia Kanye. I bet na have a Basel so far and I say, oh yeah, a Methodist so for and they will be preachy. Say MPP for tier 1 was sem. What by be preachy? Una will be 2 MPP for. Please stop these things. Wow. You see, I am somebody. As him see. Me pesi be kano as it is. Mpu se woni obi nya adwene within your political party. Now say wo tro krata fan. We don't attack personalities. Yen kontokwa. Okay. So yes, obia wo na adwene. Obia wo de obetimi aka. Esi when people me si when NDC. There are instances NDC bia mumu bia ka bibi. Say me, I will be the last person. Impomeshe say. Obia ne can't cry this so me van say yeah bad the top party no waka ho. Obia work for man say a polling station officer. E ka say o free MPP mu a I'll be the last person na megia to say on free party. Not to talk of honorable Ken or in Japan. You don't support their boys.
No, why should this happen?
Say Ken must go.
Why must
they
he
should
go?
sack Kennedy Japan
Why
from
should
the
he be
party?
sacked? Why should he be sacked? Party no one should say yet. Asem bia if I say free honorable Ken and numwa actor from biano. Say ye papa, the leaders of the party are aware. So when you walk krata wo betro ene ekoye bibi. Nyese nipa ko bi be come ho abom na ka say oh ye mpam nipa kro no. And even within the party ebra former general secretary Kabreji Japan only the national chairman
Paul Afuku and Sami Crab
omon sense sem na ne omon suspension no what is saying kofu bi gidi this person must go. Did you hear something of that sort? But say Ekoria say no party penning for the emra to nseni they felt say it be at one reason or the other they think say was say omo eji omo akonya free omo nsem na party no etwaso didn't that happen oti say ye ko bo blows bi ni ade bi o baby
Henry that time na we meeting a the whole paramilitary
you see, na eye meeting no na ekosomo na ye te say ye kase na ye ntie ho ase te say ye kase na ye miensa ye ntie ho ase but we say who say party penny be involved in the horse and ma ekoso
no from your report and they will say even most of the mpenimfo na ba hono kra no manhu because maybe omofa ewremu no
probably
the chire ho ba bi kra na later kra no so omo media for kra no say there was that thing going on there no more into America echo hono
enti I'll condemn the akoso no enye healthy NPP ye free revolution mu enkojina ba bia nka say ye di moja
ye leader so fee says about time. It's about time. And I say your morning show. So, me kai say Professor Yaw Boamah was very emphatic. Kofi Akpalu, me Papa Eric Abuaje no mpenimvo. He very emphatic. Say e kubia ye womra. And then she wom if nipa no watomra. Mamu nhwe ne kese, mamu nhwe ne tentene, mamu nhwe ne ketwa. Se mra na start anya adwuma, wo de ne say bedru baabi obi abeye de opɛ.
That is why I'm saying say those who have the right to apply the law. Omu nim die.
Also mo ye.
Aba a free honorable Ken Wato from bia. Ebi aye ka say kra no party mpanimfo kra no. Say ebi omakohia na kokasa. Be den na mabetena fidie so be hu. I have not been briefed. Media monya aware. Because me nim say from the time I told Obama Alhaji Dr. Amudu Bawumia. Bia one ne kwa akansi bia wakoni fie ne no akokasa obia fie ne kokasa even metimi aka esiso say Alhaji Dr. Amudu Bawumia kra no obenya sisi ya na ye papa Alanche Martin part of the New Patriotic Party.
Really?
Yes. Because papa no
or make him move bibi on na kasa bia nkomo di akoso
nkomo bia me metete no obenya nanka ye papa
Alanche Martin back to the MPP.
Okay. So Opinion say let me put it even this way. Opinion due matemanti. Enya sim biana oye penini no wa babontin abekasa. Sa asem wa asi say flag bearer obia we involved bia no so one na kasa better na be hu you mentioned Abronye. Yes, at a point me tena fidie bi so ka say Abronye eko too far me bobo din koka ene nkofo e kan but anya omo nso nko a enti na mpanyimfo se ofia chi nya abofo ye ko contest no ensem bi fifiri mpanyimfo bia no mu ba ya na enye nkra nko a even the candidates are no more contest no kra bi mu onu asem na enye candidates are not contested. Ebi mu onu asem na nye. Ebi mu supporters nsem mo keka ye na nye. But say obi ye within the New Patriotic Party. Na wa ya ade na nye. Na me ho kwan se me ne be kasa. Na me ne na kokasa. O se me de beto afidie so ana. No. Any kwan se me ba na me camera si me so. Na makoti na Abronye fie na me twa ba me chicken na me hye no na se ma chicken na me hye kuka. No. And someone many no aka dey should be kokko mu nsem aye party mu asem so obia wato party mra obia waya ade bia and the party's constitution parallel no nipa kro no sanctions appropriate sanctions ebe kwa nipa kro but enye se ofitin ya na pronouncement aba ebi kra no a e free nipa kro no akasa with them. The response from the Pakrokrabe was show remorse. But if the person goes ahead, na oye dia, in a bia, we be say in see. So I know dear, me stress it, fire no, and to her. Me I'll be the last person I may admit to say early conference I call you call in support of a particular candidate. That is not true.
Say the top to down was to protect Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
And no cray. And no cry na my party mu adjo as kase. Yes. Me jidi say time I year primaries every year Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The first statement from Honorable Ken was ya no na a free and fair what the results na to. It's all contest. Na openly or catch any passe. So ya na say a resource ye ba ye die. Me jidi say yenkugua na ebi amedi. Me nuanu nkunimu na wedi. It tells you say process no aye fair mu no na bibi aye pepepe. The same polling station executives no amko to aba at the time wana Omampanyine Kufuor ye president ebi mu susu say Omampanyine Kufuor kra no tie Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echi no the votes are honorable Kennedy Japan enya ye no is the same ni pan na ekoto ye and ye hu say vote no eso te drastically Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vote no eso te ye so polling station executives omonye enfonso some boy mutrimu say this is what we want to do. Almost 80 form. Be a nipa 5. But they say I could do 7 in a polling station. Ebi mo amo koto aba. Omu bisa omu echi. Omu tie di e kokoso. Se nipa ben na yemfa no mra na etimi aboa yen. Enti be me fo say yen primaries ayedi kan call ye no. Wo omu propose ye. Ema party mpanyimfo nyina agitum de eme den say some meeting no mko ekoji itum say yenko early conference no obi o contest here no I think about 90% of them contest here no they were part of the meeting by virtue of the fact say Korean Japan a former general secretary he was part of the meeting honorable Ken the position no a part of the
member of parliament
yes a part of the meeting penyimfo contest here no they were part of the meeting and they all agreed say a bread drew say ye be ye presidential primaries no ewie na party ni mu adwo because at the time asembisi na honorable educhum ekoka bibi pe obi achitafo are na ye supported the ono kan ye no but the nei sa asembisi na say flag bearer kasa that is the position of the party whether you like it or not. You have to follow the position of the party. Inti bibia NC until say minority ekwa aferi. Akoya sa statement honorable Ken ebe kasaya no. Na bibia after primaries nko na mente say ade bi crazy your party no bi. O de fa wadwene ko wachi na hwe. So obitimi aka kai say ye primaries yi presidential primaries we make me say openly koka na nkasa tu nanum tu apak honorable Kennedy Japan achew abronya na mente asemu awaka nkofo so mo kaseti Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia openly omo apanachew ebi mo kran so agye atum say they are going to lead his campaign ewo omo areas omo so it tells you say party in your primaries ni wie no aboai pa amanka emu adwo mansia statement e ba ya say ho abeye de kakra no eye aferi
it will be a party in your honorable Kennedy Japan there omunye there
oh party no womra pa omun follow party mra edi kind no omno honorable Kennedy Japan enkasa because the party's constitution say obeso party ni onya de be ma party no ni mu agu ase irrespective of your status enunti omun remind you honorable Kennedy in Japan and any other person aka say everybody should go by the party's constitution probably be as someone ekon na enya wode but per the constitution obi aye ye do obi ko afiase ono a hwe ni mu oni fo ne mom ye hu say bia wo nam wan na ko so obi sim card da form na ofaaye e na wo de share phone mu o de share phone mu no e na nipa ne freye o freye na wa ansa call no na police for abefa o de bisa say phone wane card we shemu no way oka se wo hu abekwa akodam but won ko wi phone but emra ne say so far as wo na saade no abedi wo ho ne de ese mra ne diu enti nyese de di obia na nipa no epe na mum what the constitution says and there was say you follow na ye de koye nim enti me the mas no see on this na see am who say papa your general secretary pronouncement o committee omu national chairman o committee branch executives
no can dey
o say someone ma bomo de na party aba power enti e maintain mu nyina na aye den e be maintain mu nyina branch executives
okana way
okay one of the constituencies so na all tall we know I'll get you the tip
okay
also most mu deserve it mu nyina mu wini mu na mu the party no aba power
branch elections na
elections na e be koso no and he said say you maintain mu nyina eye okay so NPP mu say obi kotena baby na omo build the consensus na afani afenye na agitum say of Yaw Boamah de the way I was here adwuma wo area no ye ka kire wo say sign tena wakonwa so as police station chairman na yeye na afani na agitum a enyamfom so baby America kosi nyina ne say en simple da say elections you get pockets of incidents be one or two places but baby I'm free ba baby I'm the just your test case just so in some way who ye nyina no so me ma of video say just so your polling station elections nipa be say 200 nipa be say 300 the pie ebe toaba e polling station elections it will tell you say and somewhere be en na Montie so enye ni nyina na ye no kre
Montie Henry but as Senedi Eddie Henry K Duaboaten oka the NPP communication team observe osra NPP delegates e war ejuso so momfa tumi mano no meye ejuso constituency secretary mo capture sa de we yanke mani beje pa say poku men say chia
we need to bury in na
we need to bury
diabolic seminar he's a nice person to see who's a person no kofa obia minim nipa on na ekọ there but I'm not saying this to denigrate nipa
the other person
but who say ofa enkrofo a o madwen mu edo say Henry nya basa who's a party executives ni bi say ye MPP NDC mu ni MPP nyina obu a we executive so tokwa Henry is not like such characters it is better than me executive member or just NDC na Henry executive member chief scribe
well constituency secretary were just what
secretary were just what na me and do say entokwa ne basa so sometimes say mo to aba na munya leader papa obi a na dwen no etra ne ma nyina so so bu a ohwe asɛmsi ya or reactionary si ya papa why is a kraman no sabe krama hu po but later na hwi nim
it's true
and I think that me Harry me na share ba bebre many MPP communicators bebre share ba bebre o hwɛ wo approach to communication now the to Harry de no ho sometimes issues ba heated debate any ade na the way Henry be form and he will sound overly reconciliatory so I believe say sa ni pay what the nekoye secretary so adwuma nyina ona ya na gina ne so ewo ba bi say adweso a hoye ba bi a hoye hia as they need obi a ni nim die konkan politics mu obi a I mean so lead the party on NDC for na any post for nkoye ntokwa ba so executive bi no omni post for kon ne wa Henry will not lead a party sadly many business I'm a very me happy for him and I wish him well na mesre just for say they should mo hwehwe ne mu yie no be hu adodo de ewo ne mu o me hu ewo ne mu a sabe o me do o mo sakana o mo tafre a
That's it. Yeah, we poku bensa.
Yes.
we a huge endorsement.
Yes. So poku me that's it.
Yes. Moment was way. Yeah, obey some few minutes to wrap up. Na mintiemo. Guta, sir, electricity tariff here bay.
Yeah.
Guta ne minority no are coming together say and yigina ye tum poku say nepa say PRC for so much to light bill, much to water bill. What is their reason? What economic indicators in that form team, inflation that form, policy rate that form, even time and then in an way. What is happening? They are NSC. Pokuma me until and then ECOWAS community ruling normally by Enra about the former Chief Justice get to Tokono, ne some on the court no about to yen can be no mumna yen new common.
PURC. I think that it's about time I saw mobile Montie.
Yeah.
Na omobechiri because sa tariff mitre enyinam ahoden bo nsuo bo yetua ne nyina no sa public utility for public utility
regulatory commission
omuna emramo kwan se omunhwe eniema bi a ekokoso one santo omunhwe se ko se nsuo omunhwe cost of production Mr. Omutu ma to a very large extent, I am no more adwin. Even though you know you tribute, me no more adwin. Do you know why? Menya kwanya ko echo baby water a treatment, center be baby omo nsuo no omo dame ano omo di nru agugum guma omo twefa drobe mu ma yenya bi we fie no. Yeah. Because do me rehoy.
I think yeah.
Said almost see a 2 gallon say ya say nsuo na ya dame sa ndema I mean men can wa videos
me ko hu bi o barekese sebi ma yinyina ne bi de dan so barekese dam
na omo de alum ne chlorine nom ne ade aguguguma so go through sedimentation sa no ma ye nom de nru agugugum ne ade enti sa woni wonum de nkom say cost of production in raw motor ediguns you ne boyete and if we sometimes use electricity so water for
almost use electricity
and to power water
plants
sorry electricity
light bill
you understand and some of these things are coming in me wonne me e be directly yenye responsible there but indirectly so within our community within our society Edi na ye nkrofo a omu say nsuo no den responsibilities be na de ato ye ho so say ye behwe say Henry anana na ya Boamah a wo say nsuo den na ye de ye no. Then let's come back to electricity. Who electricity sometimes ayana me electricity den come ne PURC for no mpempi ne ana me no mo nya adwen bebre. Do you know why?
I didn't hear.
So would electricity for no say I mean independent
power producers
no independent researchers are almost researching into electricity consumption, the wastages
power generation
any distribution when omo generate power now omo distribute from a thermal plant angoma so to be a
Grico
be a mefa say beba amakom amakom for anya kanea obo say obey analysis na power ekosai leakages so what is it that the electric commission for no and then one more year to avoid some of these leakages now power theft krofobi omu wia edi anyina ma ho de mefa say ya produce 100 there ebi ade ye tua ho can be about 70 or 60 and the 40-30 na ekokwa no then a year to ensure say sa wastages no sa leakages no and continue and say PURC for am so mo hwe a car electricity for ne bo omo hwe ni nyina ne cost of production ne ho ansa na omo hwe say ebi akota we say to anyina ma ho de bom anase o say ete so I believe say PRC for no, they are not doing enough. They should make sure that they make these friends say one more pro ECG for no, so one more VR for no, so one more responsible for their inefficiencies.
It's true.
They cannot pass it on to Sabi obi to so bolo ha baby no sabi or turn ice water kakra bigina kwa ho say de bi obenya bi na day in day out near to two anyina ma ho de boom. We understand? Yeah. It say ni pa no yeah bwana na say there. It me there even say your businesses for you they are also affected. You and they also pay. You understand? But Mr. say sa na ma ye cause you know PRC for enye ena efa ba bi susu no o he eka twitwiri dia ya boagu o mekai ebra na MPP wo so ye hand over ma omo ye twice the two ayiso Esla twice the two petrol so say be ya ye de be ko sa anyina ma ho de
legacy debt ni ade
ada ho ni ade nyina no kedu am ba ye o magigi a mfie nwotwe and so still kada so da ho. So I think that politically we are also responsible enough. Ya judges can also yantia. Ya the kwaji loan, ya collateralize it, and all of that. And the best I say, PRC for it's about time. Mubema are overly responsible for their inefficiency. Now mum pass it on to the ordinary Ghanaian and Sabi. No. Kutuku no de kra akoshemu. Then toko no.
Yes.
Mami, nka won me.
Ngonya dey.
Ko won me wo bread do.
Am for say a lawyer for ni ajaji for the manso na tete mu. Mo twe manso nti yenya no. Non kwa to the last take point. Our fee say
you see
obey yana. Yes, I need tete a lawyer for. Ni ajaji for. Manso.
Dabi. It's never true.
Okay.
A lawyer for mko training your course will be a friend ADR or alternative
dispute resolution. Yeah.
ADR.
Yeah.
Now, sir, when you're lawyer, papa, now con ho for consultation. What can say me na treno? What me catch say nana yaw. Asem we the kwe be for. It would me as you're out of court settlement. Yeah, settled out of court.
And they see a year before be
two BCC we are. What save court no time? What saving the pana and a man so sika because a year court you know to your lawyer can oko file document you pay. You understand? And the lawyer need papa beer anywhere. Meaning lawyer be say a judge or higher level of the judicial system. Time I know practice as a young lawyer. And I say me a lawyer the law who them did now so say be to me unu obinya asem na mu siesie ne be ya kamunsie na manso twe no wo twe manso be bra enye etumi I mean genuinely say be obi tietia ofa ahudie so ne ade wo japade obi gide I'm not saying say I mean
enko ge ni fiasem
mami oya ono na peni gem e no dani gem ana
I say she was not treated fairly. And Nekra file a new motion or Supreme Court or file for is it a review of the rule number the bar 28 May no or file a new motion or court.
So case near dear. A judge for case no ruling a course say
yeah unanimous or something.
A course say reliefs na all sikino. Emudia he na court no ka say we dey maame wa we ni you see so we are bema bebra ye kujaw hwe ebra ye de ne call committee we post ni ne Daniel Ofori ni
me wa ha say the shining star of Ghana Kingsley
yeah omo de ne call omo ye opportunity yeah womo mufua ni hwa oye post ni sorry oye NDC ni they are individuals in their own right post ni dem say na the case bi aba na ekwan o se wo fa so adi no wo fa so di no
so otetia and she was harsh
wo full say a professional misconduct sep minim kono drop bi asabe o onima tro post ni bi MTTD commander any ni nyansem dem you say opoku mi de mama o ma tro krata makobo was twi was makobo letter was makobo letter e de yi ko pips na me na pips ni de say anye opposite for no omo ye ya omo ye yi no omo enya adwuma yi nye ho ne de omo ko na me say hey afa me wo say omo frɛ me efiri nkran obi a minim se sabi mpred onim ma no wo so akwa ba yi letter twrofo no abo letter ma no am de kwa mo say omo frɛ no e ko nkran so the point must be made say in your court and asabe udi asema who feel say ebi papa onim hwe no one who said there's a remedy in law ya who feel say wo Libya boga waduma wo ye no who feel say enimra no ensaya wonim kwa obefa so he petitioned sabe toko no ebra na oye chief justice no she superintended the processor obi mu de petition bae no omo de no or refer petition in a committee no establish a prima facie emma Charlotte say ye de fa mramu ema ye yinati
no time
yes
Charlotte say
yes
debut
on
one meto
if it's not Charlotte there's a precedent what I mean is it tried case or something there's one case I mean my toko no ye the petition command I think be a best trial or so. Yeah, yes, uncle for be or another deputy EC phobia or whatever. But there's a precedent I cannot recollect the exact issue. Sankro for there. Yeah, so I don't see why my meno from day one was it na so pia ye twen ye de na court committee no political. Now political the idea we as asefua akotro or the crata akoto court anim say maame no a wo ye tokono a chief justice na ye de ne court no
so wrap up maame
sa maame no petition kura ya mani bi ade a yese bibia ye in camera se bi ye no kukuoma ye mfa ma abonte ye na maame no hu say asefo hu say ya man then Godfrey ye bo adame a na ono ye attorney general these are the characters are no mu defending so from day one it is tokono herself and politicize it but the ruling a free ECOWAS court aban. It fortifies idea as see a Supreme Court. Media giving the judgment at Supreme Court the buy. Me who said it will be very difficult. I'm not being, prejudicial.
Yeah.
But giving precedence as see Supreme Court say, Yama a be a unanimous decision or 4-1-5-5 4-1
or 5 into only 2 beba count na 7.
So let's assume that omo ya yin nyina no best jina ba bi omjina na bia 2 ne de be kan ho no
e ba beto ama me na entan enna.
I'm not sounding prejudicial
Matthias Opoku
but at the end then say reliefs are siki war ECOWAS court nyina no just like release or siki or Ghana no we're losing nyina so it means that the case na ono ani nuamu a George for transfer Ghana ha na a meritorious judgment near the banex a crossing na biara ni
Mate Henry mamemra honomo utilities ni toko no de
edi kind of my state is aban and some more opposition am kan ya no afi na Ghana for who say I am tro no mu twa echire yen
adentia
mami ndi kan fa wenshim asofu ya otwa nanche was otwa nanche say 2000 and say na man this na mo de we ne pa we
they in the omo kobubu ne dan wo so is it there be also 10 or something also okwese de akwankyere o de akwankyere
nanche be say 20 was saying
yes Christo abewu age ya no yes
so twa nanche 20 was okwese dunkete ogbese dunkete edin nti no se no ompene so asen ko ntwa no so twa nanche be say 20 no de boa wo mo
na Henry sankomo we ne bam say
na me bisa say wo hu no because me papa me hu na che
why na wo hu no
so no boa mma power no I say muko bubu na yi no
Na me ko ma so
Harry Twaso.
Baby, I'm wura ye ya mbaji tumi afena ni amane dey
Harry Twaso.
Brother o yesafo. Afena yifo no nso ba. O de mo nhwa.
Twaso.
For na sha say dey ba no ma Kenya na de o mo dey ba. You see, you stating no clearly say. Enche bia. Eno man penyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na oye leader of the NDC. And I was stating no clearly say Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo enwene Ghana for. Most especially electricity a wasro do. So you see, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, yes, I'm stating the first year in office, yanto enyina munkania ebu.
Light bill, the water bill.
The whole year yanto.
The first year. The
second year, you test so about 17% or 18%. Yes, I'm stating it clearly.
2017.
2018. Yeah, 2018, you te light was so Ghana. Na yen fan to the was so Ghana for less than 2 years. What to Kaniam over 26%. Nti obia wo tie bia ensem o mampanyini Mahama kagu Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban so eni Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aban so se omo nwene Ghana fo ho no se nanka wotua o light bill bosome no se wotua 100 Ghana cedis o mampanyini Mahama na so odwene wo ho no ene wotua 126 Ghana cedis ene o mampanyini Mahama no a so wonde wodwene wo ho oda oso da ye pafa wo ho no na wo yie die enti no oba ye no na na ado se wotua 100 o mampanyini Mahama wotua 126 Ghana cedis emfa ntoto nseni ani na ye hwe you see baseya no wonder say bia nkomo na aba na ye di but ye ka politician asem a bia wo be funny too you may say so politicians and common one as usual o person oba ban mu ansem obeka nko na ye ka kire ese 133 nka sabre kro bi pe private adwuma ya nko nya bi nye nka ban adwuma ya fama bunu nyina adwuma enso na hwe de ye koso mate ye o kan bi Ghana 40 ye o kan bi but na eye me dese o kan attenuation ho asem na ye me de say in ICT you say or send the message from one point to the other as air conina where nya proper gadgets be amfa nsomu ya message no ebe drop ya nti be kwa ko drew point a opese ko drew no na unya ni nyina so nanka eso commending Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban say sase wo yenso ye kan bi say ye generating kanea no every baby ye no an kanea no na ko the end user no aya na esote nti dia na ye say every baby bulk supply stations mampanyina Akufo-Addo na ban sheda nkasa pesika twitwidie edisi about 6 of them bulk supply stations said ye be ya problem a minua yi kan ye say anyinamonkane air travel no esote no na Addo ye na famu de enti no yes bulk supply stations they just say nanka 100 megawatts na free so because of the bulk supply stations na ya titin yes no bia half nti o man say first na ye lose revenue sika no na ye lose no yes and next kana na ye lose no as a result say signals ni bia na say we no air dropping no say sika no eswat drastically enti nkade na esi nkade esi a ne say oh yes see the ahoden was soro say was single digit
3.7 inflation yes 3.7
enti nkade ma ne enka kwa ya kasa 3.7 inflation what it means and say the rate at which the prices of goods and services because do ebeko but then ko be ebeko at a rate of 3.7. I think accounts for Nasana ya normal can. Ebeko at a rate of 3.7. I don't said there wouldn't be increment. I know we should get that. Said there wouldn't be there will be increment.
But ebeko ebia nkete.
They say Edian ye poku. In some one can ye na. They say dear abeto ye dear. In fact, I know ding. They say me say me uncle be a pen on once. And I do dance quick for the pencil. Okoto is the cobon day. Ye me breyaso. This is also to a mantem. This also to AC. Me I know bisa kwekumu.
Also ton day.
AC. And I do dance quick for the Okoto condition cobon them. You see light don't you autumn.
The air condition no turbo ne dem no.
I buy way about what mean to your light though.
Into autumn air condition.
You know, they say cross sika or the toy nipa ni chemi no man fa obeje. We say akoy white elephant. One mean so sense so kase wo so a sika kwa ne ma e de be ko suku kura no e be ye boachi bi di. Won ye bi. So you see, enye no nko a. Hwe ne se wo se wo koto fish. Na se fish boy there. Don't blame the pakura wo ton no.
Adenjia.
The light bills kosro.
Okay.
And the son no aye kono. No fan show bia. Yes. Into yeah no. Wo mo de bill no mo tua no mo sa de aka ye consumers no.
That's true.
Ama ye say tua. Aka ho. Into poku the oman na dru no anya asem keto o. Emu aya nkasa. Oman no se wo so bob ba ko pempo wo ufia. Na bo so me so near the light bill ne brewa obeba wo da bia de o mo kan say oh earth but sa earth no a yes earth why ne de na do dan kwa ku for the no na hye me fie na de no man panyin mahama nko aba ye obi abetwa me earth obi antwa earth no say earth why na obi antwa ye yes remo emu odin
yes remo mate madam I say gentlemen madam I say me say that we very engaged in pa ba mo nya time e de my Yame enchiramo, mesdames et messieurs.